Now we are.
100.
We are.
Now we are
But-
Face Live.
Oh, hi everybody. But like below 100. That seems a little not facetious, but
My volume was turned all
I
the
mean,
way up,
this is
and I
a
was
personal
like,
topic, so.
Anyways,
But,
okay, so we started off.
Yeah.
We were talking about the recap, but we were recapping before we recap.
Yeah.
So we mentioned. Oh, actually, what it kicked it off was Lamia ran into Casimira in the hall, and she had said, "Don't make any dinner plans. All of you need to be at dinner." And then I said something along the lines of, "Okay, like my plans are now whatever I'm told to do." And then I think Lamia said something about it being kind of
that's a little oppressive.
oppressive, yeah.
Yes.
And that key word right there triggered
Yeah.
some noises from the hallway, and then we found out there was a room that isn't actually a room, and that room was inhabited by two Church of the Rebel folks who had booby-trapped the door and put a weird like sheet up, and one of them was a Avarok with a hammer that was just like a chunk of metal with a stick in it. They were funny. That was great. They asked us if we would be interested in a prison break, not because they were planning a prison break. They just wanted to see if we'd do it.
I think we all basically said, well, I mean, like, under the right circumstances, yeah.
Yeah. None of us said no, which is apparently just the right answer. Just don't say no. And then, let's see. After that, you and I, or Eli and Sam, kind of geared up to go hunt the purple thing. And then Lamia and Rahala were going to go to the library that's at Town Hall. But I at least, helped them get in there. Nat 20 that diplomacy check to get them in there, and then they got lost in the stacks while we went and tracked down the critter.
Yeah.
We made we talked to the crows first. That's more important. I have to say that we talked to a large group of crows that then found us a awakened raven that was talking our ears off and complimenting my chin. As we walked to the critter's lair. And then we formulated a plan that definitely did not survive first contact with the enemy in any way, shape, or form. Let's not go into it. It wasn't a very good plan. It didn't work at all. It's fine.
Wow, okay. Mute Dave.
It was a good plan. It just didn't work because it had wild empathy or whatever and could tell that
it basically had a psychic emotion
real.
thing.
Yeah, so it just kind of short-circuited that. Then you reasoned with it and had a very interesting conversation where we found out that it can run real fast, and also Psychon is on fire from the Storm Wardens. We found that out. It took 3 hours and 17 minutes and about 40 seconds for you to mention your cabin in the woods where nothing bad has ever happened. I've commented that on the YouTube, by the way.
Pretty long.
So longer than I was expecting. And then let's see. What happened after that? You convinced it to leave, right?
Yeah.
You and
basically
Shakira talked to it.
Yeah. Basically de-evolved into caveman words, because that's what happens when I speak to caveman. I also become caveman.
You also caveman.
Convinced it to go to Psychon or south of Psychon where the cabin is. Basically, just trying to get it out of this area so the Stormborns, or the White Cloak people,
White Thrush,
thank you,
okay.
Don't have to deal with it.
It's messed up your brain.
Yeah, where they don't have to worry about it anymore is what the goal was, which is not exactly what they wanted.
Yeah,
but I think that's a happy. Result.
It works. It gets what they wanted.
Okay, well, we're not going to pay you for that, but I'm like, okay, that's fair. But by the way, his loot stash is over there, so if y'all want to go do lost and found shit, go for it.
Lost and found. Also, Hattie had one of the coldest lines of all time earlier on in the episode when you were going to sneak around the window to get into the room where the Church of the Rebel guys were, and it was something along the lines of, stop trying to jump jump to your death or something like that because you're really good at things and eventually you'll succeed. And I can't remember exactly. That was just cold. It was so funny because it was just like a compliment, but also a dig at the same time, and it was really funny.
There's something wrong. Sorry, I'm calling immediate action to this so Patrick can work on it. Hopefully, my character sheet is not right.
Oh, really?
You broke it.
All of my class is gone. I'm level 1. I'm 10
What?
in all stats.
That's okay.
Yeah, refresh your-
Roll20 can't
refresh your
load
shit.
for me at all.
Okay.
It is a white
is being-
screen.
It has been being weird today, so definitely
Okay.
refresh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all still there.
Roll20
Okay,
can't
good.
load at all for me. So.
I was like, oh.
They
There
were-
was
they
a
were having
message
issues earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were having issues earlier with loading high-res images, so I was throwing a fit because I was trying to make maps.
Oh,
it was
thank
just
God. Okay.
literally everything was potato. So you may have to refresh a few times tonight just because they're working on shit.
Okay, good. I was very worried.
If a refresh doesn't do it, you might have to clear cache because I don't know how extensive the
Yeah, no,
shit
it-
is.
That's what I just did. I cleared my cache, and it now will load for me. So
Okay.
Talk to the bird. That's the whole thing I was doing. I was opening up my character sheet to see what the damn bird's name was.
Ink Feather.
Ink Feather? I think Ink Feather was the other one.
No, the other one's
This is
Shadow
Ink
Feather.
Flume.
The other one's Shadow
Flume.
Feather.
Ink Flume.
Ink Flume. Okay, yeah, but the other one's Shadow Feather.
Yeah,
So.
something like that. Yeah, we talked about the Mother of Mothers. Cutest in on that, which is basically a god that's like giving things natural instincts. Is to sum it up.
Yeah, the god of like instinct.
It's why deer know how to walk after being born, like or whatever. It is
Yeah.
the natural stuff.
Yeah.
Which
You
is
can almost say it's a god of nature
yeah.
to tie into your whole theory that is it Mr. Gaia? Maybe.
It seems similar. I think the one line that really stood out to me, by the way, was that all the things you learned that no one taught you, she taught you.
Mm.
That like phrasing really stuck out to me as like the
Mine was,
wrap it up in a concept.
Really after I said I've been to the moon.
Oh yeah. Which one?
Which
That's what he said next. Was which one?
Really, but it was the head turn. Yeah, we did with the purple blue streak thing, cat thing. It was a pard, as in leopard. Pard.
That can phase through stuff.
Yeah, it can
which
also
is pretty
phase through
dope.
shit,
It can
so-
shadow cat or kitty
Yeah.
pride, whatever your version of that character you want is through.
I
phases,
also
which is pretty
basically
dope.
visited that. I know of magic that can make things turn into stone like instantly, and no matter how fast you are, you can't escape being turned to stone. Basically, or if you.
Oh yeah,
or
because
you
it was
got that.
taunting. Not
It was
only
like I'm too fast,
but
I'm
everybody.
fast.
You mentioned anything, it was like too fast or they're too slow, too stupid.
Yeah.
Just everybody, no matter what, was just like nah.
Shakira's getting bigger. We mentioned a couple times.
Yes.
That. I think nothing happened between the Pard situation and us going back to Lamia, correct?
Yeah, I think we got back to the Westerlies fairly uneventfully.
Or with Lamia doing her roles doing what she learned, and then Rahul
Yeah.
getting ready to tell us what happened. So,
Right.
What did happen with Lamia? What did she learn?
well, she did give her girlfriend a smooch. That happened way earlier, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to give Molly something to say. She's been sitting there.
Which is not bad. I learned curse words, and I still know the words dog and apple in Kassir.
Which, if you attach those to the curse words, will be fun and interesting new curse words.
Hecking apple.
Darn cat.
Yeah.
Incendiary. Okay. Cool. So yeah, you learned curse words and a few other things. You're getting a little bit better at this whole learning Kasir thing. Maybe it's aided by the fact that you've got this headband thingamajig and whatnot. Did you ever finish picking your languages for that?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Oh
Well, you probably
no! Why?
Well, because I have.
Roll 20's crashing.
Oh no!
Gross.
The whole screen is red.
That's lame.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Pretty bright
That's a good
red.
one.
Now it's white.
I'm definitely not going to refresh because mine's working.
Mine too.
Let's try shutting Chrome down and opening it back up again.
That's all you can do, really. Yep. They would pick a Tuesday, wouldn't they?
Yeah, always. Seems like it, anyways.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4. So I have 5 more. Right? Is that right? Or
Well, you went from, 1 rank in linguistics to 10,
yeah.
effectively? So yeah, you learned 9 languages.
Yeah. Okay.
Boy howdy, I'm ready for the new language system on our next campaign. Aren't you all excited for that? I am. I think it's going to be fun. Not that I don't like abusing the crap out of the old one, because I love making people who speak every language under the sun, but
Like, you still can, it's just, it's a tougher.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit tougher.
Yeah, Giselle has already, in the Patreon game, is already getting a chance to see how it works. I like it, I just need to go in and tweak it. It's just a little too, the building out of it is a little too crunchy. And I need to find a way to, like, maybe condense it a bit so you don't need a tool that I also built for you to actually be able to put your languages together.
Right.
I would appreciate that.
We'll see. It's actually pretty tough. That, believe it or not, that is the
Dumbest down version
of that. That's the third draft of it to pare it down.
I definitely believe it.
Yeah. But if viewers don't know what the hell we're talking about, so in Pathfinder First Edition, there's a skill called linguistics, and it is your understanding of language and how to use that either to your advantage or to the detriment of others or whatever. It's how to kind of wield the power of words, not verbally, but the written word, very specifically. Linguistics determines how many languages you know outside of just your intelligence modifier, but it's also responsible for being able to do things like forgeries or to detect forgeries and that kind of thing. Anyway, every rank you put in linguistics, you technically learn a new language, which in like the basic setting of Galarian in Pathfinder or in many other settings, there's like dozens upon dozens of languages, so that really isn't that big a deal. But when you have a homebrew world where you have a small curated list of languages, it's real easy for someone to just suddenly know all of them by the time they get to like 7th level. So what I did is I kind of went and broke the language system apart so that it's not just, okay, once you have a rank, you're just completely fluent, you can read and write this language, blah, 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 blah. I pretty much broke it down into fluencies, or proficiency levels in a sense of each language. So you have broken, you have accented, you have fluent, and you have native are the different levels. And like broken, accented, and fluent are the ones you can just kind of practice into. You can't practice into native. It has to be either a starting language or just otherwise one you've gotten from having a high intelligence. But anyway, it's basically to combat the okay, I just know every language over the course of like 6 months. So, and I think it's a little bit more interesting. Anyway, sorry. Were you about to say something, Molly?
I was. If I may have it take up 2 language slots, can I learn Sheeta?
You learn. I don't think Sheeta would have been encoded into this. I don't think that would have been possible. Give me.
That's
It
fair.
won't take 2 slots. It won't take 2, but that is a very low chance. Okay, roll D100. You got to get above an 80. You gotta get above an 85, honestly.
I did not, but that's okay.
Yeah, not quite. Yeah. Sheet is a little bit rare. You could get, if you wanted, you could get Archaic Ulu.
I mean, okay, I'll take that.
Could get that one.
That might be helpful coming up. That's a pretty solid suggestion.
And it makes sense that it'd be on it since it's here, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's still missing 2, huh?
Yep. Which was one of the reasons I was like, hey, could I like bargain 2 languages away with one of these rare languages?
I miss being a skill monkey and knowing all the languages.
We're just making Dave jealous over here. Yeah, we can fill the other 2 later. It's fine.
Okay.
So
otherwise, I have everything that except for the special languages that are from the language notes.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Sheesh. Yeah, archaic forms are obviously separate, so if you want those are their own spin on those languages.
Yeah, no, the archaic Ulu is fine enough.
Okay. So wait, were you guys? Did you guys get regrouped? Did we assume you were regrouped? I think we did.
I think we assumed we were a group as well.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah, because Rahala doesn't want to repeat this whole info dump to. Just want to tell Lamia and then tell everybody else later, and then yada yada yada. So
yeah, totally.
And dinner time.
Yeah, which you guys are a little bit beforehand. So you guys all regroup back in your room. I don't know if there was anything specific you all needed to cover as a party before we get into that.
I don't think so.
Once you're back together,
other than I guess explaining the part was taken care of, but
okay.
I don't feel like that really requires a lot.
Yeah, which you don't know in character. That's not like an in character thing. You don't know it's called a pard. That was a
yeah.
You just tell you since it's out of the campaign now.
The critter, as we've been calling it.
Yeah.
Because somebody failed to identify it. I mean, I did too. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, weird, colorful lynx thingamajig that runs fast. Also, when it phases through stuff, they burst into flames, which is pretty wild.
Pretty metal. It also
cool.
loves to just talk smack. That's my favorite thing about it.
I can't imagine being that fast and not being hyper confident. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real. Like, there's like a trope among speedsters in any kind of media too, where they are cocky and talk shit. It's because when you're that fast, there's no reason not to.
I absolutely gave it the speedster cockiness. That was the inspiration. That and it's like an adolescent. So
it's extra shit talky. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It literally believes it's invincible at this point.
That's a dangerous mix, being that fast and also believing you're invincible.
Yeah. So anyway, y'all get back. You guys explain, what happened with the critter, and that it left to go to Saikon. I imagine you also disclose the info you got from it about how the Storm Wardens are involved in the war, and how part of Saikon got set on fire, all that stuff, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we should probably talk about that, for sure. We don't know the specifics of the Storm Wardens being involved, because it was only able to tell us that they started a fire in Saikon, and that not all of Saikon is on fire. It made sure to say that, just part of it. It also said they're dumb and slow.
Yeah.
That's weird. I wonder why they would take the chance to just go and, I guess for lack of a better word, attack Saikon.
I mean, if you recall, they didn't particularly like people in Saikon at all. And then on top of that, They felt like they had been kind of pushed off of their land by the people who lived around there. So I feel like any excuse to start a fight, they were going to start a fight. When we were imprisoned in their camp, they definitely, or like, imprisoned is a strong word. When we were being propositioned to ally with them against the brigands in the area while also having bows pointed at us constantly, they seemed very like they wanted that smoke, at all times.
Yeah, they wanted the smoke.
I'd vote for them.
And they lit a fire. I
statement
chose that word on purpose.
I mean, seeing how well the local government polices its lands, and couldn't do much worse with letting them have it, I guess.
Lamia kind of glares at Sam just a little bit, then shakes her head. Well, we can't really worry about it. Yes, excuse me. We can't really worry about it right now. We just have to have that on our minds when we finish this job, I guess.
Yep. We have no ability to affect that outcome whatsoever right now, and we just have to put our trust in the White Thrush and also the military forces in Saigon to be able to restore whatever semblance of order they have and prevent civilian casualties. It's a bit beyond our scope at the moment.
Good talk, Eli.
Yeah. That's why I'm here. Well, not here specifically, but why I do what I do is I have good talk.
Would it be ironic if your business caught fire after all that shit we did to
I don't know if it'd be ironic, but since it's not my building, it would suck a lot for whomever's building it is.
Hey, maybe we'll get it off them cheap if it did catch fire. We'll be able to purchase it.
That's possible. I do know that...
Can we not jinx that kind of thing?
With the... sure. I was just going to say that the military presence that got moved in there, the fire brigade of Saigon must have got a significant bolster because it was like 3 guys in a bucket because it always rains so much. So at least they had people around.
The bucket had holes. No, sorry. I really hope none of the ships in the harbor got damaged by fire. That would be terrible for them to be valued at a discount price.
Because there will be holes in it, Sam.
You're the man who goes around to hail sales, constantly trying to bargain down the hail sale price.
Is this a Katrina car?
If you're not an OP, it doesn't.
How much?
I have to ask if that was in character.
Oh.
Was the okay? It's hypothetical. Was asking if the business caught fire, would that be a good? Would that be ironic?
No. The boat thing. The wistful boat thing. That's what I'm asking about.
Wistful.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Not that I crave people's boats being on fire.
Sam, if we finish
you're
this
definitely
job
getting a dirty look from Hattie at this point.
safely and all that jazz, you will have the money to buy your stupid boat.
Maybe.
Not really. Did you see
if the money's still worth anything.
Yeah.
Right. That's why I said maybe. If there's boats to buy, by which I mean if there's a country to come back to.
Mm.
I just think there's more important things to be worried about if the place is being attacked.
I know. I'm trying not to.
Parents are still there. And
I was trying not to
other
think
cool
about
people
that.
are still there. Well,
Our man,
we'll
the
actually
man
have that luxury.
I think that once they find the weird cat dude's place, the Stormwardens will leave. Because the cats will make them. So it'll be fine.
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't think you saw the cats that Sam and I did. I think it is how that works.
Hattie doesn't laugh. Rahala is doing that thing where she is deciding not to laugh. She's like busying herself with something
I want
suddenly
this to be
interesting
very
next
clear.
to her.
I am laughing, but in character, Eli is 100% dead serious. Those cats scared the shit out of him. But I can't say that with a straight face.
They did quickly devour something that I don't think was food.
Yeah,
If I recall correctly, you dropped something
Those-
and like it was definitely not food.
Those cats scared the bejesus out of me. There was hundreds of them. Just off in the distance, all I saw was eyes. Like, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to imagine. I'm sure there's movies where somebody like invades a country, like a World War II film, and it's like, oh, this island's full of zombies. Like, oh, like we were just expecting normal war, but we got horror. We got like
similar to that.
not war horror. We got like something
Like
else.
they
you know?
land and like
Different
people are just
horror.
like, oh, coconuts, and someone gets bit immediately. It's just horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I guess Kong Skull Island is a great other one because it's like they showed up with like machine guns, but there's giant kaiju,
Oh, yeah.
and it's like,
Yeah, they weren't ready for this at all.
yeah.
You came for the wrong kind of fight.
Yep.
Very Moon's Haunted situation.
Moon's haunted. What?
Yeah, hard to believe.
Moon's haunted.
Oh, man.
Rahala, what did you learn?
Right. The thing about you wanted to know about the serpent head people. Well, I'll tell you. It's pretty obscure, honestly. Think. So I found two names, and one of them seems like it was mostly hidden, like they changed it from one to the other. I think they started off being called Enrukana, or something to that effect. Probably my accent is making it sound weird. But then later they referred to as Shamaran. I'll put both of those in.
I am racking Eli's brain. He doesn't know either of these words.
Correct.
Okay.
Which,
What?
so, with your newfound ancient Ulu knowledge, Lavia, thanks to your cool new headband, you actually, when you hear that, you kind of recognize those words. You realize that, what is it? So, Vishkanya roughly translates to wait, what is it? It's the word I was thinking. I had the word in my head and I lost it. Anyway, it's not super important to be that specific. Vishkanya has its own translation. Ulukana is basically like young kin, is kind of what it translates to, roughly. Or new kin, or like early. It's kind of that same representation. But Enrukana is lost kin. And the specific kind of lost, not like you can't find them like late, like they're gone, like they're dead. So you recognize that. But then I'm sure you can tell that Enrukana versus Shamaran don't seem to be related words. They don't really sound similar. They don't have a similar structure. That's because they're not. Shamaran means ruler of snakes, or like lord or lady of snakes, is what it translates to. It's just a thing you recognize right away.
Oh, that's... Huh. I recognize those words. Because of my headband. I imagine.
Really?
Yeah, Oh, sorry.
No, yeah, I was just going to say that statement made me think of a very existential question that I have for you, which is, can you tell the difference between what the headband knows and what you know? Is that separate knowledge, or does it sound the same in your brain?
I'm pretty sure it's separate because I know a lot of words right now, but I'm like, I know I definitely didn't know those words. And if I hear them, I'll know what they are because of the headband.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Just an interesting thought experiment that popped up to me.
But like, so those words, Rahala, they sounded like ancient Ulu.
Wasn't really focusing too much on the translation, but that's interesting.
And what I understand is the first translation, the Enrukana, is something similar to lost kin. But what they became name-wise basically translates to ruler of snakes, which I guess if they have snake hair, that would be a decent name to name them.
No, it stands to reason. The little bits I was able to find, most of the references are buried. Honestly, most of what I was finding was people talking about the fact that there's really not much record of them. It was like finding breadcrumbs of... I don't even know how to good analogy for this. It's like I'm looking for a particular kind of pastry, and I'm finding breadcrumbs of a different loaf, but of the same grain. Never mind. Forget the analogy. It's awful. It's just I'm finding scraps of information that other people have sussed out, but not the direct source. But even with that, I was able to piece together through a number of different accounts and some what are clearly far-fetched stories. These apparently was some sort of earlier Ulukana at some point, much like a long time ago, pre-Stark and Night. And I suppose they were hidden away for some reason, like they were considered very dangerous. And, well, it seems like they're able to turn people to stone, as we predicted. You know,
Okay.
well, it was a possibility, given the trap you encountered and all. There was a bit more account of that. There was a lot of things saying to blind one's eyes to the Shamaran, or forever hold their gaze. Things like that. Lots of little hints and the like, and lots of fear attached to it. Which would explain why they would have been hidden away. And if they were in the ruins we're heading into, I don't imagine there's much chance they would have survived as they were. I mean, Ulukana is still mortal, you know?
Yeah, but, like, let's say they potentially could have survived just by continuously breeding. Because that is kind of the point of Ulukana, is it not?
Right, but what I'm saying is it requires nutrients, right? Nothing comes from nowhere, and producing offspring requires a significant amount of nutrition, resources. Not only food and water, but medicine and all sorts of things, like the ability to build a community. Maybe they have parts of this, but if they're trapped underground, it doesn't seem as if they were left in a place that had a lot of ability to sustain itself. But the location does seem like it was somewhere between here and Gomorhangel, the old capital. So it does seem like it makes sense for us to be encountering things to do with these Shamaran or Enrukana. I don't know which would be the more respectful term. But Excuse me. But if they did have some sort of culture, which I'm sure they did, if they had some sort of loose society, even if it did depend on resources from the outside, you're going to encounter their artwork and relics of their history and the like. And it is remotely possible you could run into some of them if they survived. My concern, honestly, is more that they didn't, and you still encounter them, you know? Whether it be their spirits or worse. Well, there's all sorts of strange magics and things down there, and lots of very negative emotions can inspire some rather nasty undead, you know?
Yeah, we don't really like those.
Unfortunate.
Yes. Well, yes, all signs point to them being early ancestors of today's Vishkanya, or at least today's Ulukana. I'm sure there's been many different branches of Vishkanya that have had to be abandoned, whether they just weren't biologically viable, as gross as that sounds, or couldn't reproduce, much in the way that Avarok can't.
Interesting.
So, there you are. Oh, right, the precautions. Talking about holding their gaze and the like. Apparently, it's not just a matter of them seeing you that turns you to stone. It seems like there's some sort of... You have to look at them, you know?
Okay.
Like if you avert your eyes or you blind yourself in one way or the other, it seems to be a precaution against it, at least in the folklore.
Interesting.
I just think it's fascinating. Like, this like rapid calcification or petrification they seem to be able to inspire in people. It's not too terribly dissimilar, really, to most Vishkanya venoms. I mean, they cause rapid overgrowth of bone material and that sort of thing. They make you really stiff and that sort of deal. I've even heard of some people who have succumbed to the venom actually growing sort of stony or calcified growths on their skin. Though it's quite rare. But most people don't really die to it.
Okay. So we're looking at potentially like a ancestor might be a strong word here, but like a forebearer of the Vishkanya in some way, or you know how they do the thing where they're trying to make like better versions of themselves stuff. So are we looking at potentially something that happened way down the line, maybe? And it's not necessarily that they went extinct, but they changed. Whatever selective breeding. You were talking about that with Chaucer's yesterday, or earlier today. Whenever you were talking to the bird.
I mean, from the
pointed at
language, it kind of implies that this may have been a mutant brand of Ulukana.
I would never say mutant, but...
Well, you know, because it's so different in how their potential poison, I guess, or venom works.
Hattie will chime in and say, well, all Ulukana are different. It's the point.
That is true.
If... Depending on just how our society moves, it could be one day Ulukana like me are what is called Vishkanya, and whatever is next becomes Ulukana. I think what Rahala was saying is that these creatures, these Enrukana, were once likely Ulukana, but for a myriad of reasons, the Vishkanya decided that that was a dangerous mix, or unfavorable in some way. I don't like the idea that they were, I don't know, kept away from everyone, like corralled or something, and kept separate. I get it might have been necessary, but oof.
I mean, I get the idea of trying to breed desirable characteristics to
But
further
doesn't it
a
seem
thing, but
a bit? I don't want to say immoral, even though that's what I feel. But doesn't it seem a bit immoral to do that on, like, groups of living people together who are sentient and sapient and all that good stuff? Like, it feels like it's, even with participation, it's kind of crossing some sort of weird line.
I mean, yes, but if this happened many, 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 many years ago, it may have been less, like, obvious of a moral, not
Taboo.
failing, but yes.
Well, while that is a decent statement on its face, this is going to get a little both meta and far too relevant in the real world. Just because something a long time ago was not considered morally wrong does not make it okay. It does give people a nice little hand-wavy reason why somebody might have done something that we now consider reprehensible. However, it does not change the morality of the thing. It changes the social acceptable, the nature of the social acceptance of it. That's what I'm trying to say. So social acceptability and morality are not the same thing.
Rahala just kind of narrows her eyes and goes, "Are you an anthropology major?"
I mean,
I had a lot of time to think about the morality of certain rituals, spellcastings, and the like.
I understand.
This channel is what the fuck was that name? We almost get Durgans and Dargans. They're legally distinct from Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah,
we play Pathfinder here.
Yeah.
It's shocking how close that one was to being our name.
The name of this channel, yeah.
It was so close. We did not have a lot of good things to pick from, man. All the ones we wanted, like channels with like 2 followers had, like, guys, just give up. We just let us have the name.
Just give up so we can have 2 followers for 3 years.
Yeah, we want those followers. Give them to us. And Donatso could be one of those too.
We've lived up to a natural ones at least.
Yeah. We do make a thing
have,
of it.
in fact,
had it a few
rolled
times.
an unnatural one more than one occasion, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if we would be able to live up to Durgans and Dargans.
I think we could.
Well, that'd be easy. We just have to be
can fight
legally
some
distinct
Durgans.
from Dungeons and Dragons.
We've Durganed and Darganed our way around this campaign a whole bunch. I think we got this.
I think I gotta go do a Durgan on that Dargan. I'm gonna bring that Dargan all the way to the Durgan. Throw him in there. Or laugh. No, but back in character to Sam.
Anyway,
Patty is kind of looking at her feet
I'm not
now, by the way.
here to talk about the moral acceptance of whatever. That's not the point. I was just asking, by the way. Keep going.
How I would explain it is, if I was the leader of the country, I would ask the citizens, do y'all want to be a strong country or a weak country?
Well, hold on. Asking the people, look, I know this is democracy and that's all good, but they're going to say the dumbest possible thing.
I mean, do you want to be strong?
History nerd is showing.
Or do you want to be weak?
They're gonna. Okay, that's like asking, do you want to be right or do you want to be wrong?
Yeah.
That's a bad question.
Not a choice.
So you tell them that you need to.
Sam, sweetheart, listen. You don't.
Yeah, I don't like where this is going, Sam.
No, I mean, like, I get why they were trying to do it.
No,
Like, it
no.
makes sense if
It's
you look
not.
at it
It's
that
not the country. No, it's not the country.
I know, but
Segi is the country. That's like the government.
Yeah.
That's all the different people
Yeah.
who are here. This is a thing that happens in Vishkanya societies. I know the country is mostly Vishkanya, but it's not a thing that, like, the Wind Spear doesn't have a say in this. The Wood Shaman doesn't. Maybe in their own community, then they have a voice in that sort of thing, like what is and is not Ulukana to them. But it's not it's not a thing that is about Setsegia. It is about Vishkanya. Like, my dad goes sometimes to like gatherings and stuff, and I've been to them. They're nice people. It's not as weird as it sounds when you try to talk about it.
Yeah, his eyebrows shut up when she said he goes to meetings. What?
Meeting?
Just kind of just nervous chuckles. It's just that it's not like they meet and say, "Oh, well, so and so is only 10% Vishkanya." It's not like that. They just talk about different things from the history and what's going on around like different places and what the other communities are discussing, like different concerns they have, and just sharing of cultural ideas, that kind of deal. It's not, maybe not like it was. It sounds like it was a lot more brutal back in the day. I don't think it's like that as much now. That's why most Ulukana like don't all look the same. We're all pretty different. Like Lumal, other than the eyes, you really can't even tell with him. You can kind of tell with me. Anyway, I just think maybe they had less, maybe less care then, and it was definitely bad. I don't think anyone would agree with doing that today.
Right. Anyways,
I mean, the Dorat family exists. So.
But I wasn't gonna say their names.
Dave?
Say bad people are real.
Dave, you've been positivity.
Oh God, no! Help me.
Oh, is it mass or just single?
It's mass. It's mass.
Oh, we gotta give Dave some love. So
look, I'm gonna. Just kidding.
So Dave, I guess I'll start. I really appreciate, like, we just happened to get into this talk because you are a history nerd. I really appreciate that history knowledge, you being able to just spill out all this kind of facts and etc. I really love that about you.
Thank you. I'm glad somebody appreciates it. Most people, unfortunately, get a little irritated, but that's because I can't control it.
Oh, it's a mass and a single.
Oh,
you're gonna have to say what about yourself at the end
later.
too.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I can do that.
What's the thing I haven't said yet? It's been a while since you got positivity, but I feel like I've said a bunch of things already, and it's like, those are the go-tos. I don't want to pick a shallow thing. You know what? I will. You know what? I appreciate. It's not. I don't think it's as shallow as it's going to sound, but I appreciate your dedication to the bit when it comes to having the microphone buddy.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I definitely appreciate that. It's always there, even if it doesn't get brought up. Can't be forgotten.
I don't know what I'm going to do when I get a new mic that's like a hanging mic. I'm going to have to come up with a new way to attach a friend to the microphone.
You just get a little rope and you tie it at the bottom. And oh no.
Huh. Yeah. Why'd they take us off Twitch? What happened?
Yeah.
Guys, they lynched Bulbasaur. Oh god.
Not my boy. Like, hey, look, you just hang him by the bulb.
Would you hang him by the head or by the bulb?
That's what I'm saying. Hang him by the bulb, he'll be okay.
That's awful.
Don't hurt my boy.
Oh lord. I think Dave is a awesome person. If you are interested in a thing that he knows about, you can just be like, "Hey, explain this guy in 40K."
That's a.
I think he'll give you
place to go.
Yeah, I mean, well, I was thinking of. Yes. I was also thinking of many revolutionary stories that I've asked about.
Oh yeah,
and things like that. Because at some point, I started asking Dave about 40K stuff because like, I don't really know about 40K to be honest. But the way that he delivers info is on such a very this is all true, but it's worded as your friend giving you advice, or like your friend telling the story through a personal thing, which is all backed up by facts. I think his way of delivering info is A+.
Well, thank you. I guess I have to say a nice thing about me now. Okay. Man, I will admit when I'm wrong. That's what I'm going to say is a nice thing about me. Not enough people in this world can admit when they're wrong. This happened like yesterday, and I'm thinking about it now. I don't remember what the conversation was, but I was having some kind of conversation with my partner, Maddie, and whatever I said was immediately proven wrong. And instead of doing what a lot of people do, which is double down and go, no, but I meant this. I was like, nah, you're right. You got me. I'm wrong. That was dumb. I'm sorry. So, sometimes you just got to admit when you're wrong.
Very strong quality to have.
So.
I'll double down on that. Okay, you'll admit you're wrong to your child.
That is true. I did that like last week. I don't remember what it was for, but I definitely did.
She doesn't even have rights.
I know, it's crazy.
Like, you don't even have to, but you do.
But I did.
She barely has less.
Oh man, that kid cracks me up too. I also, speaking of admitting when I'm wrong, I will say I said I was going to have a episode out for the Patreon, but last weekend I lost my voice, and I don't know if you can tell, but my voice is still not 100%. I have a little, so I couldn't talk almost at all Saturday or Sunday, so I did not record. But I am going to do my very best to do that this weekend. One of my not so positive qualities is I often overbook myself. But I'm going to try. It's supposed to snow this weekend, so I might not have anywhere to go or anything to do. So
is it?
Yeah, it is supposed to snow Saturday.
I get to be at work snow.
Yeah.
Work snow.
Snork. Positivity delivered.
We did it. Hooray.
Yeah, we delivered that positivity. It can't have any more alcohol.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we're talking about snake-haired people.
Yeah, I got too off topic before we even were really going through stuff. So let's try and get back to the
the weirdness of
we fell way off.
Selective breeding and whatnot.
Right. We had just rounded that off.
Well, before we go into that, I guess because we're off, I'm going to say eugenics bad, guys. All right, keep going. In case you missed the subtle.
I can't believe someone said it. It's
Thank you.
I don't know. I watched
we don't give
Moonraker.
a fuck who it offends. Eugenics is bad. All right.
The problem is
you heard it here, folks.
Now alive in this country who will get offended by that.
Yeah.
Not
good.
But they think of it as a different thing. They don't use the word eugenics is the problem.
Yeah.
But they're
no, that's one of those like some enemies you're proud to call enemies, right?
Yeah,
like,
facts. I'll square up all day with that. Square up all day with that.
No, I'm not gonna get into it. Remind me of being proud to have enemies after stream. It can't be right now. Okay. Anyway, so so we got through that whole thing. Hattie's clearly a little bit kind of like semi-shook, learning the info of like, they like one of these little kind of groups was like, well, you're dangerous, and got squared away, and now it's thought that they're dead. That clearly doesn't sit well with her, but it seems like the worst of that tension has passed now. So yeah, congratulations, my white friends. You just got to sit in and have a conversation about a like cultural topic that you're like not a part of. That must feel kind of familiar.
Yeah, all the time. It's crazy how often that happens. No,
well, you handled it mostly well. So but you guys were listening about that whole thing. Continue.
Yeah.
How big would you say Hattie's head is?
What?
She have a normal sized head?
Wasn't ready for that.
I'm not really like. I'm not a hatter. I don't even like know what hat measurements are like, dog. Yeah, she has a normal sized head. Let's go with that.
For reference, I think I have a 7 3/4 head, and Panda has a beag. She's size beag.
Yeah.
7.5 is average.
Oh, okay.
I only know this because of baseball, but yeah.
We'll say she has a head that is proportionate to her body. She's a very proportionate person. It's pretty even.
Well, as we found out last episode, the Raven Inkflume was talking about how Volu and Demi must appreciate the same sized heads because they also have the same sized heads for being different sized peoples.
Yeah.
Which you would know, Volu do have smaller heads than Debbie, but
Well, I mean,
but they kind of have larger heads compared to the rest of their body, just based on their makeup, slightly.
Yeah.
They're
Not
like
quite as cartoonish as a Fen, but
they're slightly larger than a child, right? Like an average child, and so their head is slightly larger than that of an average child, but smaller than that of an adult. Because that would make sense. But yeah, Fen have the funniest. I love big head gnomes, man. I'd like to go back and meet Tiberius Thornhoozle. Can we somehow make that happen in this campaign? Anyway, sorry guys, we're getting us off topic again. Fun characters from before.
Well, I mean, Raven certainly divulged some interesting things to me recently, so I think you have the perfect sized head, Hattie.
This is a strange conversation.
Information.
Birds apparently like chins. That's what I learned from it, which I also think is strange information.
Okay. Thank you.
Should we be concerned?
That birds like chins?
No, the head thing.
I'm ignoring that. That didn't happen. We're going to just keep moving.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'll say it.
Wear like average-sized hats or something.
Wrong had a large head. Dude.
He also had a
Wrong
large...
was a large creature.
Yeah.
Is we did this last time too.
That is true. You are right.
Wrong is around, just not here.
And you're right. It's also rude to refer to him as a creature.
Yeah.
I'm a creature, you're a creature, we're all creatures. It's not like you call them a monster or anything. That'd be weird and rude. Creature is an accurate description of all the us.
Well, thank you for defending my usage, but Wrong was his own person.
Well, yeah. I just say that because,
I could have said he was a big guy.
You could have. But the
and then it would still be
our creature, just meta for a minute. So calling us creatures would make sense in universe because that is a description of all of us.
Yeah, it's like when people in real life get offended when you call them an animal. It's like, dude, we're all animals.
Right.
We're in the animal kingdom. Yeah. Like it's we're not plants.
We are not. We're closer to funguses than we are plants. Anyways, fungi,
which I love.
Anyways, we should figure out if Rahali knows anything else and then move on to dinner because we're just spinning our wheels here. No, I meant about the snake-haired people whose names I forgot but are in the text so I could easily look at them if I just tabbed over.
Like, if I was wanting to get my hair to be like this, and Sam just like takes his curly hair and straightens it. And like do a thing going back. How would I do?
Yes, let's head to dinner so we're not late.
I'm gonna press it.
Yes, before Sam turns into a cockatoo.
I'm gonna press digitation Sam's hair and make it straight for at least like 2 minutes. Yeah, I did it. Hair straight.
Immediately turns into Fabio.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I was thinking Severus, but yeah.
Yeah, with the hair blowing behind him. Just like wind comes out of nowhere, starts blowing his hair.
Such an old reference. That was old when it was like a thing that I knew about.
Yeah. Oh man.
But yeah, she's like, no, I don't really have anything else other than those things. So I suppose we're free to go. Should probably get ready. Oh, right. You don't know what's happening.
Yeah, we don't. Except
Dinner.
Well, everyone dress nicely.
Okay.
Those are your work clothes.
Done.
She throws a pillow at you. No, bad.
I prestidigitate the top to a different color.
I knew I should have bought that ring of whatever, the ring of garments or whatever.
Oh, the
Something
sleeves
like-
of many garments?
Yeah, or something like that.
The sleeves of many garments? Yeah.
That was on the list of things that I was like, that would be a fun thing to have.
Right.
Yeah,
Lamia imagines her armor as a poofy, fancy dress with roses around it. Like, okay, I'm dressed nice.
Sam brushes some mud off his boots. That's what he was going to say.
That is a mood.
Yeah,
Mood boots.
some mood off his butts.
Rahala and Hattie have disappeared.
I think I have something I can wear.
This is a totally unrelated thing that's going to be very fast, but I petition that we spell rule of cool. Well, rule has 2 O's now. Anytime we rule of cool anything, I told this to
Rule of
Panda,
cool.
but yeah.
Were we not spelling it that way? Then yeah, okay. Fine.
No, yeah, we are now. If we weren't, we are now.
That, or we have to spell cool, C-U-L-E. Which is way less cool.
Yeah, way less cool.
Rule of
Fucking did not say
Cully.
it. Why did it censor that? Wait
I
a
don't.
minute, is that...
Maybe Cole is some.
That's
I'm
weird.
Googling it.
I
I'm
don't know.
Googling it. It's
Oh
it doesn't mean
no,
anything.
that's okay. I was gonna say, Twitch just doesn't know what that word means, so it got scared.
Look at rule too, just to be safe. What does rule mean? To raggle, to ruffle. Anyway,
Fraggle Rock, what? That's
Yes.
cut.
apparently ROOL rule means to raggle or ruffle. I
Alright.
didn't then look at what the definition of raggle was, since I assume it's just also to ruffle. But
Yeah.
To ruffle a rule.
Oh, we
But I've no-
think. Well, that's a good question, Nanatsu. We don't know
Oh,
which one
yeah.
it was.
I don't know. I literally Googled them both. I have no idea why it auto-modded
Yeah, it doesn't tell us. It
rule of
just-
cool spelled that way. I think it was just too extreme. You know?
Yeah,
That's what it was.
Because
It was
poor
about-
literacy is
Oh my
cool.
it was a
Pretty
dude
much.
eating Taco Bell doing a 360 kickflip.
He's not
With a
gonna get that.
backwards
He's like
hat.
12.
Yeah, that's right.
I,
He was born in the 2000 ands.
I want some Taco Bell is all I was gonna say.
Cool. So
2008.
you guys do not dress
Wait.
up other than what you've just described?
And it'd be way cooler if it was a bubble flip. Anyways, sorry. Yeah, no, I just did that. That's all I did. I dressed up. We're not gonna talk about skateboarding. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Do I have free reign to? Do I have to have this clothing, or can I do this bullshit?
You went out and got clothing at some point, and we never
How
described
cool
it,
can
so
it
you're
be?
free to describe it now.
Nice. All right. So it looks like it used to be flour sacks, but it's flour sacks that have been made into a very Dumb and Dumber-esque looking suit. Not that color,
Oops.
but still like brown that's been dyed a color. So tuxedo, but not really.
Okay.
Discount tuxedo.
You brought up Dumb and Dumber, so I was like, okay,
Yeah.
hold on. There's a lot of
Yeah.
there's,
Well, they had like
there are some
bright,
poor choices in there. I have to make sure.
like
I-
sherbet
the
neon
right one.
colored suits, but I think that same thing, but the material is flour sack.
Okay, hold on. I said I wasn't going to do anything, but I am going to do something. I'm going to cast Silent Image and make a suit that looks like a ridiculous, like, regal royal suit with, like, the shoulder things and everything. I can't think of what those are called right now. My brain is stalling.
Dude, what are those called?
I'm
Fucker.
going to have to Google it now.
I know what they're. I literally found a picture
I've
of them.
googled it one time. I was like, "What are the things on
Shoulder
admiral
things.
shoulders?"
They have a really epaulette.
Epaulets,
Epaulette.
yep. Epaulette,
Yeah.
yep. Anyways, yeah, my thing has epaulets, and it's all fancy and ridiculous. But I'm gonna dismiss the illusion basically as soon as we like walk in because I just am doing it because she was like, "You're not gonna dress up any more than that," so I'm going to overdress and then immediately go back to normal.
Actually, I wanted to collect those for a while. Become an
Epaulettes?
epaulette.
Shoulder epaulets. Okay. That doesn't surprise me at all.
What
That's
time is
entirely
it?
within.
We've been going for an hour. An hour has gone by. Okay, so you do the thing. Just
we were so on it for the
so
recap,
that-
guys. We were so on it. We
we
rolling
started
so good.
snappy, and now it's this. Okay, so you do the epaulette thing. Sam is in a suit, like a proper suit, which would not be the typical formal wear you would see in Setsegia. So
It is an upcycled suit. Thank you.
yeah. Okay, thank you. Upcycled suit. So you guys actually have dressed up a little bit. It doesn't take too terribly long for Rahala to come out and Hattie to come back. Absolutely dressed to the nines. You don't know when, because you've seen them dress up already. These are new clothes. You didn't go with them to get these clothes. You have not seen them in these stuff, in these particular outfits. But we'll just go out on a limb and say they're absolutely killing whatever it is they're wearing.
Your girls look nice.
Oh, but what's different?
Wow. Yeah. I guess forget about us, huh, Eli? What are those shoulder things called?
I don't know. I saw them on a Fancy Man once.
I
Put them
wish
on
I had some. Really cool.
Silent Image. You have them now.
Oh!
That coat is a different brand, isn't it, Rahala?
See that coat?
Yes. Didn't really describe
Like
it,
her
but like
coat?
I haven't. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm imagining like a light little coat over whatever she's wearing.
I don't know about brand, but it is new. Hattie will come over and link arms with you, Sam. I don't think you need shoulder thingies. I think your shoulders are fine in that. I remember you buying this. Is this the first time you're wearing it?
Yeah, it's been in the
Tugging
bag
at the
for a
shoulder.
while.
Is it comfortable?
Do you want a real answer to that, or I should have worn it more?
Yeah, usually if I ask a real question, I want the real answer, Sam.
It pinches something fiercely.
Okay. and she'll like help try to adjust the suit slightly.
I feel like if I have to hug you too hard, I'm going to break out the back of it.
Oh yeah, they just didn't cut these ones either. You're supposed to tell them this while you're at the tailor. Don't just tell them everything is fine. This is why I have to go with you for everything.
What? You could just tear it open and then get a little cape. I could see you in a little cape, Sam.
Why is it going to be a little cape?
Because it would flow with what you're wearing better than just a big old cape.
Well, no, I get like one of them shoulder half capes, looking like freaking Trace Kushinaga from freaking Gundam Wing.
I mean, you could do that, but then what about the other part of the hole that you're going to get from tearing
That's what I should
open?
have said I looked like. I should have said I
your
looked
back.
like Miliardo Peacecraft.
Normally I'm fine with Lamia's advice, but Sam, please don't just barbarian your way into making the suit fit so you can wear a cape. You can wear a cape with an intact jacket.
Nah, yeah. That's all I got.
I haven't
Anyway.
decided either.
I guess we should go.
Sorry,
we should
I was
go.
trying to decipher a chat message.
Yeah. I haven't decided yet either. So,
Okay, sorry.
You guys are all dressed up, and then, of course, you start moving, and the epaulets disappear. And Rahala, very much has that, I knew it, sort of, as you're moving. But anyway, you guys get downstairs, and when you do, Casimir's down there, also dressed immaculately. Most of the time when she dresses up, it's relatively conservative, like because she still obviously has very much like built the like warrior aesthetic around herself and whatnot. She's usually wearing like pants, like petticoats, that type of thing. Not necessarily masculine, but more in that direction. But today she's actually wearing a dress. And she has she still has like her coat over it that's just kind of open. So she's had to she's got like formal wear, like kind of like dress and that kind of stuff. But then she has this like military coat over the top of it that's just like unbuttoned and kind of like still enough to be like, I don't really care, It's like very much her style. But yeah, you guys come down there. She's down there. You will also see Kotega's there. You can see pretty much the rest of the crew from the ship. Not like every single crew member, but Roy, Layla are both there. You also see the bald, bearded man that you know is Han is there. And there also is this very odd fellow who looks pretty short, but he's got like a big hat on, and like the collar of his like jacket is like turned all the way up. And you can see that like he's got like this big, like really bushy sort of like beard, kind of like puffed out, and you can't like quite see any of his facial features because of the way the hat's pulled down. He really stands out as conspicuous, but this like little section of the like the Westerly's dining area and such that you've seen other people inhabit before, like big groups, seems to be sectioned off for you. And this person is like kind of pushed deep into it so that like nobody's really asking too many questions. And yeah, but you can see that all of them are kind of sitting over there. You also see Yovane, and oh shit, there was one other person that was going to be there. Not me forgetting, folks. Oh shit. What's his name? Buff dude from Eli's past. What?
Oh, Kamal.
The storm.
Or
Kamal,
the
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Kamal. Yeah, he's there.
Okay.
I was going through too many names and it just got lost. So, yeah, Kamal's there. So, when you guys get down there, you can see all these people are here. They're all, other than like the weird, whoever that person is with like the hat, they're all actually dressed quite nicely. Kumal. So, am I freezing?
Is it just
bad?
me, or?
No, I can hear you just fine, Panda. It's those two that are frozen on my screen.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, weird. Zoom crashed.
Recording in progress.
Oh,
Jeez Louise.
the call.
That was weird. Zoom crashed.
Oh, that's fun. That's
Oh
fun.
no, it
Okay.
caught the recording in progress on Twitch.
That's fine. It's done that
We're being
before.
recorded. You guys are I still. There we go. Now you're back.
Hold on. Give it a second. Yeah, fucking internet blip. But not all the way. That was weird.
That is weird.
Where did Panda go?
What? I've never left.
He's.
I didn't
Listen,
go
at
to
no
the-
point
What?
could I not understand and hear you guys. It was Molly froze on my screen, but I could hear and see everything you two were doing. You just
That's
couldn't hear
funny
and see
because
me.
you two both froze for me, and Panda and I
Yeah.
could just have a nice little combo.
I heard.
Panda, I also ran off and grabbed a snack. Look, I got it right here. I had to go so
I can
far
only
for it.
partially hear you,
Is that fruit
Kiken.
by the foot?
No,
What the fuck?
God, the ADHD is.
It's
strong
fruit by the
today.
meter.
I'm sorry. Oh,
I got this
God.
imported from Europe.
Make sure
Oh,
all of this
okay.
shit is actually where it's supposed to be. That's
Yeah, I
still
thought
up.
that. I bought one of the Gusher fruit by the foot fruit roll up bags.
Okay.
Solid.
Donatsu, can you ever use DMPCs, or do you always just rebalance combat for fewer players? Are DMPCs always bad? I've used them before, really explicitly at the request of my players. I prefer not to have a DMPC personally, not just because of the stigma around them. It's honestly easier to maneuver things when you don't have one, because you can always have PCs that are around for specific purposes, such as you've seen in this campaign, characters like Rahala, who could do lore and things like that, because none of the party is specialized in that. So, like, fixing Zoom. And that kind of thing. Very few things are always bad. I almost said nothing. Very few things are always bad. The main reason DMPCs get a bad rap is because they're often used in a very, very stupid way, where it is, instead of just being something helpful to help balance encounters or to like help shine a spotlight on the players, they get used as a way for the DM to effectively just kind of enforce their will into the player's agency when they already have the controls. So it's just like an extra layer of control. That's pretty much why they get a bad rap. You'll see stories of people who have their DMPC become like a Deus Ex Machina, effectively. Oh, Dave, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I just wanted to weigh in on this topic real quick before we shift, which is that I've played with people who have used them before, and it has been obnoxious because, yes, they've basically hijacked the game and we became the NPCs somehow. But I've also had people, and myself actually, where what I tend to do is I have a DMPC that's just basically an NPC that goes with the group sometimes, then it switches. That guy leaves, somebody else comes in, and so it's like a refreshing thing of different NPCs because it's what they need for the situation. So like how we have Rahala and Hattie with us all the time because they're helping us do stuff. They're NPCs, but because they're with us so often, they feel in many ways like a DMPC. Even though they're not necessarily, but you can do that kind of stuff. Although we, and to avoid this, Keegan does this, and I also do this a lot of times when we have NPCs that travel with the group, we track separately, and they're always lower level than the group. Sometimes they're a little higher, but usually they're lower level. And if they are around the same level or whatever, they're there to be a supporting cast, not a main agent. They don't like make decisions when you do stuff. They don't go out of their way to like solve puzzles for people. They just kind of hang out and help with random stuff that like might fill a hole in the group. Like if you have a group that's like all fighty or whatever, you can sometimes give them a support character to help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they can give input, right? But I think that's one of the to give you a positive for a DMPC that I don't think a DMPC is necessary. I think you can still do this with NPCs, but one of the positives there is like it can allow you to help move the game along. Let's say if the characters are like if all the players are like hem-hawing on a plan, or they can't decide what to do, or they're like legitimately super confused or getting frustrated because they can't figure something out, then like that is a vehicle for you to be able to like help nudge them in the right direction, someone can have an idea, that kind of deal. But also the other good thing that a DMPC can do is, depending on your situation, it's like if there is a certain element of combat or adventuring or anything like that that your players do not excel at, like that is a thing that they don't have fun with, they're not very good at, any combination of those two, but then like, you can have a DMPC help to like kind of stopper that, right? Like maybe nobody in your group likes playing a caster, right? But it's too slow, it's too complicated. I obviously don't have that problem, but like maybe nobody likes playing a caster, or nobody wants to play a healer or something like that, and like you know that you're gonna need that kind of thing for like what you want them to be able to like deal with, or actually a better example, no one's a rogue. Like no one can do anything with
Somebody's
traps, and you
gotta
know there's going to be
unlock
traps.
the doors and disarm
Right.
the traps.
But either way, I would suggest against it only because you really don't want your party to be depending on the DMPC. Right. That's I think the main difference between an NPC and a DMPC. I know we're like really harping this, but like an NPC is there. They're not a main character. They're not a protagonist. They don't fill the same roles that your PCs do. And the player characters are not they're usually not going to be depending on the roles and abilities of an NPC in like the thick of their adventure. They'll depend on whatever background info they can give them or whatever like immediate assistance, like whatever little backup they give. But it's not like the same way they have to depend on each other. A DMPC is inserted in a way and is consistent in a way that means that you have to be able to rely on them for the same things you would rely on another player to do. And I think that can be a problem. So they're difficult. If one were needed, you need to keep focus on the players. Don't lead. I already kind of figured. Yeah, that's true. It'd be a struggle to keep game knowledge from real knowledge. It often is. That comes with experience. But it's just a lot of the... I guess to sum all that up, a lot of the benefits to DMPCs you can accomplish by just having a temporary NPC that fills a specific need and it gets the fuck out of the way. You'll just have better adventures if your players are the ones pushing things forward. And you'll have to do less work as a DM. So there you go.
That is also true.
I get bullied into just making an excessive amount of NPCs. So there's that.
True.
I don't know what the hell's going on with the connection though. We didn't lose any frames.
It's wild.
Like Dave, I know you're kind of roboting a little bit, but mostly your audio is consistent. So I'm not gonna like keep interrupting you to tell you you're roboting. But anyway, I think it's coming through. So I think we're good. That long diatribe gave us some time to see if it was stable.
Fine by me. All right. What were we doing before the thing took a poop?
You were coming downstairs. I don't know when it shit itself. Do you remember the last thing I described?
People's outfits, and then I don't know. I wish my brain worked.
People
better
were
for
there,
what happened
and
20 minutes ago.
so was Dave's, or not Dave, but Eli's buff buddy.
Yeah, Kamal was there.
Yeah. People from the ship were there. Kamal was
I
there.
think that was the last thing you said. Yeah,
I was gonna describe Kamal's fit. Because I
yeah.
described. So Casimir definitely has the. Go ahead.
Kamal was the dude that we found almost dead, right?
Yes.
Or is
Yes.
that- yeah. Okay.
He was the leader of those bandits. He was a cresting son.
It's cresting son. I was about to say serrated son, but that's a horse heresy thing. That's different. But that just
Serrated. Look, dude.
That's
At
wild.
some point, I'm just like, dude, your legion's cringe.
Hey,
Serrated sons.
hey, that's only one chapter. Of
What
the
was
word
Daikatana
bears.
sons already taken?
Yes. No. Dude, the word bearers are the cringiest cringe. Okay, like don't even at me. It's still a good story plot, but yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
So Casimira does the thing where, like, you know, she has parts of her typical aesthetic have a little bit of that, like, okay, I don't really care that much, whether it be like her hair or like a jacket or something. She has to like signal that she's not as stuffy as her nice clothes make her look. That's just Kamal. That's just him. He's wearing what are clearly nice clothes with like none of the buttons done, so he's just got like his like buff like chest and torso is kind of out. And he's just like sitting over there like kind of relaxed and whatever. He just has that sort of lazy charisma about him in a little bit of a way, where like he clearly didn't brush his hair. It just looks like that. Like he just has that kind of thing going for him. But yeah, like as soon as you guys are like all coming down, you will get like a very obvious sort of greeting from everyone. Some of them turning and saying hello, that kind of thing, and kind of waving you over. and obviously you guys were expecting that something was going to go on, but Casimir's like kind of waiting at the bottom of the stairs, so when you step down, Lamia, she'll link arms with you and kind of walks over with you. And you can still see that she's hiding something, but obviously once you get close and like she steps out and like links arms, you can see that she does indeed have flowers behind her back. She's not trying to hide them as much anymore. It's just kind of like at this point, she knows you're going to see them, but she hasn't presented them to you yet.
Lamia cannot hide that, she's kind of a little squealy.
So, guys, I imagine like walk over to like the table that everybody's at, other than the weird bushy bearded hat person. You recognize everyone there in one way or the other. And as you guys are kind of all sitting down and whatnot, you can see that there's already some pictures and stuff. There are already some pictures and things out. Casimir will take the flowers out and hand them to you, Lamia.
Lamia takes them, smells them, like, I knew it, thank you.
I don't know why, I just got the feeling you liked flowers. Pushes your chair in, takes a seat. So you guys, obviously sitting next to each other. Hattie actually will sit across from you, Sam, so that like you can like face each other. And then you can see like everybody else filing in, and you can see Katega is sitting by the weird person, who immediately like as everybody's sitting down, you see like some bread and stuff gets put out, and they immediately like reach for the rolls, and you can see that they've got fucking like mittens on, and like they reach out for the rolls, and like their arm is like a lot shorter than you kind of thought it was gonna be, and like clearly their torso sort of stretches way out, like their torso kind of like it bends in a weird way. It looks like their torso bends like in a complete just like L shape, for them to lean out and grab a piece of bread and then lean back. And then they very carefully are trying to eat the bread with their mittened hand. And Katega is just looking at you all with kind of this like trying not to laugh face. And it's Han is on the other side of that person. And he's just like, it's good to finally meet all of you. I've heard good things. And he stops and looks over as the short person is just shoving the bread into the beard, and you can just hear ravenous chewing. And like, there's way too much motion happening, like with their collar that has like a scarf over it. There's just like a lot of motion happening over there for like someone eating a piece of bread. And it clearly cuts off whatever train of thought he had.
How private is this dining experience?
It's not. It's sequestered, but there are still other people in the other part of the room. So like people can look over and see you, but you're otherwise like pulled away from the main crowd, and it's kind of loud over there, so it's not like they're gonna overhear your conversation.
We have campfire bead. I could do campfire wall right now, and nobody would be in.
No,
just have to reach through and take the food. We're so up. No. Okay. I have no solution for this issue.
Yeah, you guys get seated, and Yovane will also speak up. He's just like, well, I suspect this isn't too much of a surprise to you, given how zealously I believe you were told not to go anywhere for dinner. But probably knew there was a surprise coming.
I really only knew about the flowers and that Rahala was keeping it from me.
Casimir is like, looks over and she goes, how did you know about the flowers? And Rahal's like, I didn't tell her. I didn't tell her anything. I just told her that I wasn't telling her something.
Well, what else are you gonna hide behind your back so I don't see it? Usually it's flowers.
I'm just want you to know that I'm resisting my urge to list literally everything that can be concealed behind one's back. And now then, I just reported for dinner. Yes, so I knew nothing of any of this.
Chocolate, fruit, sword, bigger sword, mace.
Yeah, no, all of those are part of what I was going to start listing. Thank you, Sam.
Potions, wine.
Monkey's paw.
Conch shell.
It's just going to keep going. Yeah, the sacred conch. All of that stuff.
People at the table just start naming things.
Stuffed jackalope. The statue of...
Okay, you're in a relationship with the person.
The statue that I bought from that weird shady guy back in Saigon.
Oh, gosh.
The wooden statue that I bought from not the
saying the same thing over and over because he's not sure people hear him. I want it to be Jackal, but it's not Jackal.
Jackal? It's a jackal. Jackal? Is it a jackal? Anyway.
He's like a cactus. No, like a mini cactus. You know, a cactus. It could have been a cactus. She keeps saying it, and like everybody else is just naming different shit. Oh,
it's like a cactus. It hurts when you hug it.
You'd want to deliver that. That goes on for a while, and then finally, Casimir's like, "Okay, yeah, we've named enough. I think."
Me.
That really isn't the point of this dinner, and why would I be holding you behind my back?
I don't know. I'm short.
You're not that short.
Oh, Sam, just like, because I'm fucking adorable. That's why I'm the best gift anybody could ever want.
Yeah, you wrap me up in a rib and put a bow on my head.
Oh, man.
There is a loud burp from the weird person. Excuse me.
Yeah, you're
okay, I know who that is now.
Kifei easily could have been behind her back. She could have been hiding Kifei the whole time.
Yeah. Kifei's good at
a tiny fist bangs on the table. Who told him? It's a mittened hand.
I mean, Uncle Roger, whoever that's supposed to be. I don't know.
Yeah, beard face over there.
No, it is swell to meet you. I am Alias, and I was here to meet all of you because I have a business proposition. It is for fish.
Wait a minute. Alias?
Kotega just has her eyes closed and is just... You can tell it is taking all of her effort not to laugh.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to...
Well, thank you for meeting with us, Alias.
Be nice, he's trying. Is what she mouths.
I think we can make an arrangement having to do with fish one way or the other.
Wait, Alias nom de guerre?
Alias nom de guerre? Dude,
he goes silent.
Want to make a character name that now? But play them 100% straight. Like the most serious character with the dumbest name.
It's like, I'm Rogue Steelerson. Like,
yes,
I am
fish business.
Arcane Caster.
Right. It is a business of fish. A fish business. A fishness. He looks over at Kotega as if for approval. She cannot respond.
It sounds kind of fishy, though.
A fishness is very hard to respond to. I agree.
Red. He's trying so hard to keep it together and to sound businesslike, but he is turning bright red and shaking uncontrollably.
As long as the scales balance out, I think it'll be fine.
Oh, good. Yes, Captain. Eli is choking. She almost loses it. You get one of those, like when someone tries not to laugh and it sounds like they hiccup, like one of those, sharp inhales. She's, I have to go to the bathroom. And we'll get up. God. And, up. She's small. She, slides out of her chair and disappears.
Alias, you referred to Kotega as a captain? I'll admit, I don't think I saw you on the ship whenever I was there.
No, I am doing what other people called her captain. It is a title, which I am informed is okay to call someone.
You're right. You're absolutely right,
I noticed
Alias.
I'm sorry, he does interrupt. He has no etiquette. I notice a conspicuous lack of seafood on this table. This is what I wish to discuss. And then immediately as he's saying that, a like whole roasted fish is brought out, and he just chokes. He has like zero other, nothing else lined up for that. No retort. He just stands there staring, like clearly head turned towards it, looking at it. And kind of fixes.
Well, clearly,
fixes his beard.
This is a freshwater fish, and as you have stated, seafood is from the sea.
It's sparkling seafood because it's not from the seafood region of France. I'm sorry.
Really good.
Okay, yeah, some people are gonna get that. Yeah, it's a reference to like champagne.
Yeah,
anyway.
it's actually a sparkling white wine because it's not
Eli
from the
just takes
champagne
like
region
30
of France.
psychic damage and falls to the ground. I don't got anything else for you.
This is just. Hold on, I'm gonna take a second to answer this question.
Jeez.
What was it? So, well, the players enjoy having said NPC. It would be bad to kill them off simply because it was the NPC. Bad? I don't know. I don't know if it'd be bad. Hey, listen, it's yours. That's the thing. If killing them off serves a purpose other than just shock value, or if you're going for shock value, then whatever. Do what you gotta do. That is one of the beauties of a DMPC, is you can murder them. But you can also do that to an NPC. You just have to make them
also make
first.
them the secret bad guy.
Yeah. You can also make him a kobold wearing a fake beard in a trench coat.
You could do that.
Oh man.
Yeah, he has no response. After sitting there for quite some time, it's kind of quiet. But he goes, "It's Hayethe. I am not good at lying."
What?
I'm not either, to be honest.
You had all of us fooled.
I
think
did
I had a
not know
seizure.
it was you.
I have to break character. I think Eli is dying.
I'm happy to see you.
That's
Even
a very
if you
good
don't
disguise.
look
Are you
your normal
going
self.
to save your employer? I don't know how his lungs work.
Oh, Mayor will pay us after we get back to Mayor. It'll be fine.
Don't worry, I'm an expert at mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Really lippy on that while looking
He's
at Eli.
really lippy, says Hattie. Here, babe, drink some water first and then do it. Slides a cup of water over to you.
Oh my god.
Mouth to mouth.
I've definitely lost my ability to maintain my illusion in the correct spot, so my epaulets are just floating because I lost. I sat down and was laughing so hard, so I couldn't get them to track with me.
Hayethe, you have no idea how amazing you are right now. This is the most he has been red in the face since I have met him. So your power is immense, Hayethe.
I wasn't trying to kill him. I'm sorry. He'll be fine, says Kamal. I think he survived worse. I've seen him turn the shade a couple of times. Usually it was because, he's pissed off, but this works.
Oh gosh. I sit down, I unbutton my waistcoat because I've been laughing so hard that I fear I will tear my waistcoat. So I unbutton the top button on the waistcoat.
Well, hang on now. I said mouth to mouth.
Yeah, he might still
white
need it.
coat.
I mean, look at him. He's
It's
so
the
winded.
top layer. I guess it's the middle. It's not even the middle layer. It's the second layer of 4 layers.
You're gonna have to start paying me a lot more.
Uh,
Besides, I've taken. I hold out my hand to Happy.
She takes it and kisses it.
Ooh.
I was gonna say whatever that tertian thing is they say when they kiss a hand, but I don't remember.
Enchanté?
That one!
No,
It
on the
sounds
hand.
like a wine. I
don't want you kissing my Shantae.
You
don't know
don't
where
get
that
two kisses on the hand,
There
greedy.
might,
Give me
there
your
might
other
be
one.
a wine named that. Oh, God.
It's like she kisses that head. I'm stabbing food and eating it with the other.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just start eating the fish because I'm worried that I might choke if this keeps going. So I need to eat now, and so I don't choke later.
Don't choke on
As
a
soon
bone.
as you start eating the fish, Kifei starts eating as well.
Yeah, I figured.
And then Kotega gets back very quickly. And Rahala says, he revealed his secret. She goes, oh, thank God. Okay. Man, I just couldn't keep it in anymore, Kifei. I'm so sorry. I had to get away from here. I didn't want to blow your cover. It's like, I am told I did very well. It's been a long time since I've been around this many people. It's nice. He starts chewing fish, like clearly just hand in beard.
Ugh.
I think this would be better without the fake beard hair.
I think that's real here.
Yeah.
I think you'd be fine to take it off.
No, it's a fake
Oh.
beard. The hair is very real.
I mean, he's kind of sitting in the.
Hold on,
Yeah.
I got this. No, I got this. I just silent image a beard. I can hold that beard in place if I stop laughing. It's fine. I got this.
Oh, no! And you see the beard just go flying. Like he just grabs it and throws it. And he grabs another piece of fish. Thank you. This is much better. He keeps eating. I kind of miss the hair now. Adds texture.
That is an awful thought.
She goes back to eating and says, well, really, we just wanted to have another little gathering where, I don't know, we got everyone together at once. And it doesn't happen really all that often. We're all pretty busy, and some of us have tasks to do after this. Thought tomorrow would probably be mostly preparation. Not quite enough time, and no space away from our tasks to really relax and just enjoy each other's company, so just decided to put this together.
Yeah, it's a good gift, Kazmira.
Oh, that one was Kotega, sorry. I need to
Oh, sorry.
this.
Oh, thank you, Kotega and Kazmira, for making sure we were here today.
Yeah, really, it was actually Gilvain's idea to do this whole thing. Oh, I can't take all the credit. It's... Oh, you know how it is. These days, things can change at the drop of a hat. Or worse, without a hat. They can just change quickly, in an instant, as they have, even in the short time we've been here. How many new developments have come up that... I mean, how many things won't be the same, even if you left now, from when you arrived? There's just no telling what tomorrow brings. That's all I was thinking. And not all of us have met, really. It'd be good to get a chance for everyone to shake hands and put names to faces and the like. I mean, you're going off on a rather legendary quest, it seems. So, it would be nice to sort of know everyone who was involved. And it'd be just good to see you again. Have some food together, sharing a meal. A bunch of people nod.
Yes, this was a good idea, Yvain.
You're also a dastardly mastermind because that's probably the closest I've come to dying, and I was in an 8-egg's mouth. Um, yeah, it was wonderful. I really appreciate it.
I'm glad you survived.
Yeah.
It would have been very tragic for you to die at the gathering where we were supposed to say goodbye. But I guess it would be fitting. We would be saying goodbye. Oh, do you want your fish bones?
No, you may have them.
He's trying to point at him, but he's still wearing mittens, so can't really point a
You
finger.
want your fish bones?
They're all yours.
You just get an Obama
Usually.
hand at the,
Obama hand.
or because it's the politician point where they
Yeah,
don't
the this.
point, they just do the
Yeah. You get this, or you get this one where you hammer it in.
yeah.
Those are your.
I
your
say
two ones you
Obama
normally
because
get.
that's when I became politically conscious, and that's when I noticed he was. I was like, why does he do that? But
Yeah.
it's politician hand. Panda, you
He
there?
froze. I think he froze.
He froze. He froze at a really weird time.
Yeah.
what a frame.
What a frame. Oh, technology. Thou stabbeth at my heart from the deepest depths of hell. Oh, man.
It's gonna be one of them.
Yeah.
But he's coming back. There he is.
And now he's in a different spot on my screen. Did he move on the stream? No, he's in the same spot. Great.
No, he's where he's supposed to be.
That's excellent.
Here's the thing about internet connections. Sometimes they disappear.
And then you froze. Right?
My
Thanks,
order was
Groucho.
a cigar.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you, Mr. Marks, Mr. Groucho Marks. That's who I thought of when you did that.
I didn't know in a slight deeper like Groucho Marx and Allison Cooper owned some of the letters of the Hollywood sign
Neither did I. That's very
because they were in disrepair, and apparently a bunch of the famous people who lived up there near the sign went to the city and were like, "Hey, how about we buy the letters and use that money to fix them?"
That's
and like
cool.
we could just say we own that letter. And so he bought one, Groucho Marx bought one, and a couple other famous people bought a letter. Or bought the letter, funded its repair.
Well, it's the same reason when you have highways that have signs that say this, area of road, belongs to,
Yeah.
I don't know, Girl Scout Troop 25 or whatever.
Yeah, because they were.
I don't know how we got here.
I was pretending to smoke a cigar.
But anyway,
he died
yeah.
saying goodbye.
There's just people start eating. They start bringing out more food. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, what? Yes?
Harley, buddy,
Ugh.
what are you doing?
Yeah, Harley's barking apparently.
Sleep barking.
Hoo, hoo.
Sounds like a faucet dripping. Whoop, 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 whoop.
If you live anywhere in the Oklahoma or Midwest area, drip your faucets.
Oh yeah, I need to do that.
Yep. Whole rest of this week and definitely the weekend. But after that, I don't know. But anyway,
It's finally
so
winter, guys.
more food.
It just took till January.
more food starts getting brought out. Some big like hearty stews and rice dishes and other things like that. Stuff that you haven't eaten here. But you, like I said, you've seen some like these larger parties and stuff over in this area that were served it. Like you get like brought up like a whole fucking like roast duck and some other things like that. It's like a legit feast is being presented to you. I don't know if there's any specific people you wanted to have a word with or stuff you wanted to bring up to these different people. Obviously, they've all had very different roles in different parts of your journey. But I just kind of leave it to you all. Is there any kind of interactions you're trying to have? Anything you want to bring up to these characters or any of these specific characters?
with it. Go ahead.
I think I'm going to talk to Kamal more about some of the stuff I learned, just in general about, like, I guess our past growing up and all that stuff. I'm just going to kind of share little bits of stuff. I'm not going to necessarily info dump the whole thing, but it's some of those things that I feel like he probably has a right to know or needs to know and can share to maybe the others if he sees them if I'm not coming out of the ground anytime soon. These are important things that I think need to be told to somebody. So,
Okay.
but we don't need to RP that. I'm just gonna info dump things that we've all already learned.
Okay. So you talk to Kamal about that stuff. I mean, he seems to somewhat take it in stride. Not like he brushes it off or anything. It's just like he like listens and whatnot, and he kind of absorbs it. And then after a little bit, there's a night Donatso. After a little bit, like the conversation sort of moves on, like somebody else asks you something, you eat a little bit more, he goes a little quiet, and then you can tell he's sort of figuring something out there. And then after a little bit, he'll kind of get your attention again, and he's like, you said Volga's at that on Markham Manor, right?
Yeah, last I saw anyways.
I take it that's a pretty safe place to be. You think you could call it any kind of favor or just your name by one if I was to get everyone together and try to go up there?
It is possible, yeah. And I do want to say it's probably one of the safest places around, unless there's a really dedicated assassin in the employ of the Dorats who really wants to kill you. Because our first interaction in the Markham Manor was a weird murder mystery in a closed room where 3 people who were trying to compete in a very difficult tournament were killed. So, you know, it's as safe as anywhere can be, because I don't think anywhere was going to stop that guy. But, you know, full disclosure.
I mean, relative safety's better than none. I know the guy you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know of him.
Unfortunately, we had far too many interactions with him. But yes, I'd say I'm in pretty good standing with the Markhams. In fact, I point over to Casimira. That's the daughter of Clint Markham right over there. You could even just chat with her for a bit. She might be going back that way.
I just might. She seems to have like heard it and just kind of gives him an up nod.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll ask her about it. Basically, I was just thinking, this shit keeps coming up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And you got stuff to do, and it's hard for us to all keep tabs on each other. Might be good to just organize something where we all get in the same place, and I just feel like maybe we all have different pieces to this puzzle. Don't know what they are. Obviously, you'll be busy, but eventually you won't be.
Eventually.
The only one that's going to be tough to get is Rosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
He wanted to come to this too, but well, his employers are also doing something similar. Bit of a bigger gathering.
I'm not surprised. Well, maybe I am. They're a bit odd. Anyways, but yes.
You're not going to be mad, are you? Because there was something I was supposed to tell you and I didn't. I can tell you now.
Go for it.
Yeah, y'all got invited to the Borat shindig, and I was just like, they don't give a shit. So
you are correct.
I just
I'm not
didn't say
mad in
anything.
the slightest.
Okay. I didn't think you would be. It was just a passing thing when I was asking him about the whole deal, and he was just like, no, but they're invited to this deal. Could you pass it on? And I was like, yeah. And now I haven't lied.
True.
But, cool. All right. Yeah, I'll see what I can make with that. Stuff's a little bit rocky with the cresting suns right now, so maybe some lying low is due. But he doesn't really elaborate on it. What about the rest of you?
I was trying to think of an actually particular determined thing, but the only thing I could kind of think of is like Lamia would brag about how artists who we never gave name to is one of the new up and comers. Like he managed to recreate a picture so well, etc. kind of thing. Oh, and she would also brag, like, yeah, Kassir language is so interesting, but also here's how, like, some of their curse words sound, just so you know.
So you
Language.
start cursing in Kassir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, but you can't
indeed.
tell, can you?
Well, you just told me.
I did, but you can't tell.
You don't know I can't speak. So
I do know.
I say one of the cuss words.
No. I'm pretty sure
all you
it has
say.
this kind of tilt. You have to be a little lighter, Sam. It's harder
I
with
move
your.
my head at an angle and I say it again.
It's harder with your accent.
Sam,
When
roll
I
a
speak
perception
Kassir,
check.
I have no. Okay, yeah, sure. I don't have an accent when I speak Kassir.
Right.
Kassir. You said perception? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
easily done.
24.
So, you notice that as you're distracted, arguing about Kassir, Hattie has gotten up and is walking around to get to your other hand.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you reacted to that.
I'm thinking
She's
of
not
just
giving
going
up on
under
it.
the table to get to her seat. And
that
start
what you
eating
do?
her food. You know, yeah, sure.
All right, give me a stealth check.
Yeah, I think that. Blah, 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 and I slide down as I'm talking.
Lamia will be annoying, like kind of tower over you, being like that. Sam, you could do it.
I don't have my stock room, but it's not incorporated.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, Hattie gets around to his seat and he's not in it. Did you tell
I
him?
slowly rise up in her seat.
I'm gonna get it. She
I
sits
start
in her
eating
seat
the
now.
vegetables she didn't eat. Why'd you put these on your plate if you didn't eat them?
I was going to eat them last. I always eat them last.
We'll switch plates.
But yeah,
Oh,
I
wait.
earnestly couldn't think of anything important to bring up to any of them, besides those little fun things.
This is an out of character question. Are you going to do like a toast or anything like that? I don't want to steal it.
That was not my intention, no.
I mean, to anybody. So,
No.
all right.
So if you Sam have a toasting plan,
Yeah.
you may do it, of course.
All right. Well, I pick up the bread and I hold it over the candle, and no, no.
It's gonna be a funky tasting toast.
Yeah.
You got me. I
The
was not ready
paraffin
for
wax.
that. I should have been.
No, that's not what I do. It's actually something nicer. I'd just like to take a moment, if we can, maybe raise our glasses and remember those that can't be here with us for one reason or another. Either they're
Get some nods.
moved on to another place, or they've moved on to another place. Just raise my glass and give a moment and nod. Take a drink.
Yep. You get some raised glasses. Yeah, Yvain, when he raises his glass will say, to friends and the memories of friends. Here, here, says Casimir. Ortega follows. A few others do.
Cheers.
And fish, says Kife.
And fish.
And to see another on another day.
Another here.
Those that were lost and now are found.
Clink. Several clinks.
Clink, clink.
Kamal was just like the only one who's like, ew. What is this?
Oh, the sentimental.
Whatever he was drinking, he didn't like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like everyone else, touches a glass, takes a drink. He's like,
No, yeah.
Eli, you
I
can
get gravy
know
in
the
mine?
look on his face. He's about to pour whatever it is into your glass instead. So
I'm not gonna
if it's
stop.
thing Eli
I'm just
likes,
gonna let
then
it
he's
happen.
good. Just,
Just gonna
There you
let
go.
it happen.
Oh, that reminds me. And I'll start taking things off the table and pouring it into mine. Like, oh, it's brandy.
oh God.
Is that vinegar? Give me that.
Jesus. So you just start mixing shit together. Okay.
Yep.
You guys do actually get there is like service at the table and stuff as well. Like people do come over and ask if there's any specific requests. People will make like different local cocktails, that kind of thing, as well. I'm not harping on it just because there's other shit happening, but that is a thing that's been going on. You're being very well catered to. As Sam is making his deathly concoction over there. Hold on. Somebody messaged me. Somebody messaged me.
Message file, is that? Message file.
We had a teacher who that was their like email notification thing, and it went off in class all of the time.
Wow. Yes, Professor Saladin actually comes in.
Hey.
Yeah, he just walks over and Rahala immediately like does the like turn away, like kind of like curtain of hair in his face sort of deal.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I imagine Eli's like, oh hey, like turns, like greets him, that kind of thing. A few people look over. He comes by and he's just like, I wasn't going to stay long. I didn't want to intrude too much. Just wanted to bring you this. He will set down a bottle of Alsani Green on the table. It's got like a little card on it. He'll just kind of give you like a quick pat on the shoulders. He's like, "Hey, you're leaving soon, so I wanted to give you something to have for the road."
Well, I really appreciate that, and thank you for showing up. But you're welcome to stay and eat if you like. I do look over at Rahola. We have a seat over here, like that's away from there, so you won't look right at her. Yeah.
And he says, "Oh no! I wasn't trying to intrude. Just wanted to come and drop this off as just a farewell gift, just in case we part ways for a great time."
Oh well, I definitely appreciate it.
He does pause, like looking over at Kife, but it's just a very brief, huh? Just kind of looks at him. It's like, this guy's wearing mittens. And then he just gives like a quick little bow to everyone else and says, "Please enjoy your evening," as he heads out. Which also a thing that Eli would know is gifting you a bottle of like a Alsani royal wine for the road is like a little bit of like a cheeky, almost like tertian joke kind of thing. Like basically the stuffier members of that society would be appalled. That is not the context in which you should enjoy an Alsani royal wine. It should not be out on the road underground. What the fuck? No. These are for occasions and all. Like, you should be drinking it here, like that kind of thing.
Yep.
Which you can, but he clearly was like trying to be sort of funny or whatever, like kind of in joke with the whole have it
in
for
my
the road.
inventory. So we've got access to all the amenities of this place. I can keep this for later.
Yeah. And in all likelihood, everyone else will hate it.
Yeah. So it's more for me.
Lincoln on it. Dave, I'm sending you a message to help me.
Okay.
You're trying to. Oh, never mind. I don't know. Yeah, he leaves. Rahal is just like, he drinks green.
No, but I do.
Think you know a person. Cool.
Yeah.
That's the thing that
You
happens.
can just say you don't know if you don't know.
Oh, sure. I was looking. Oh, hold on. Maybe I do. What was it? Oh, shoot. No, I don't remember.
But
we did it enough times, but I don't remember.
Maybe Bex remembers. I was wanting to do the bit, use the code word from our Tyrant Small game.
Where we
to
had
order some
order the green to get into the back room.
I don't remember if it was.
So that's like an inside joke.
Yeah.
That is only relevant to the 4 people in this call and no one else.
Yeah. I wanted Sam to coincidentally use that the code word to order some green or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't a code word. It wasn't a code word. It was it was a phrase.
Yeah.
It was a call and response. It was a call and response, yeah.
Then I'll have the green or something like that.
Yeah. I literally, it's been too long, I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's probably in my notes somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I was looking to. I was like, dude, I don't know.
There was a different campaign that happened in the Caliphate. I was just explaining for the people. It happened in the Caliphate, and one of the things that happened was they had like a call and response at a certain bar to get into this Pesh den that had to do with the Alsani Green. I just don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
Because there was like I can't remember what the I don't remember the sequence. It's just been too long. Anyway,
how's the something? Then I'll have the green.
I don't know.
No, something. I'm gonna have to look later. That's gonna bug me.
My bad.
We actually used it quite a bit, so like I didn't have to look it up most of the time.
Yeah, we were supposed to go to that bar like twice. We went there like a dozen times.
Yep. And Dave's character got shot when he was going to shoot, but he was too late.
I was mad about that.
Yeah. That's where
you never killed that guy either.
No.
That's where I hooked up with my girlfriend in that game.
After she tried to murder.
Was it there?
She tried to kill him. Yeah, that's where we had our.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Neutral ground. Type thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where you guys were meeting.
Much to the chagrin of the new owner, whose name I'm also forgetting.
Mishiri, I remember that.
Mishiri, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this game.
Yeah, this game. That is.
How many things do I get to add? Yeah, how many things do I get to add to this goblet?
We'll say 6.
Until somebody realizes what I'm doing and stops me.
Not many. I think probably at the 3rd haphazard pour, it's pretty clear you're just throwing shit in that goblet.
No, it'll be good. I swear. And I'm adding olives to it.
Making yourself a drink, I see.
Yes.
One just for you.
It is called the Samuel Goodbean.
Okay.
But didn't you put olives in it?
I add edamame peas to it.
Oh my gosh.
What do you put in the goblet? Panda?
I'm
What else
so
is going
glad
in
I don't have to
here?
drink that.
So wine. There was some sort of bubbliness that we toasted with, so that's going in there. I asked if there was vinegar, and nobody answered, so there's vinegar in it.
I did not hear you. Yes, there's definitely vinegar. Fermentation's a
olives.
big deal.
Trying to think what else. I stir it using some fish bones.
It's gonna be very salty, very tart.
I found it. Sorry.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
You order the green, and then they ask you why you want the green or whatever, and you say, "I need it to sleep. My rest is precious." And that's
Oh, yes,
that's what
yes.
it was. Yes.
Boom. I
Yeah.
found it. I went digging
That's
in the
right.
old campaigns.
Yeah.
Roll 20.
Need to sleep. My
I
rest
found it.
because it was also a sleeper.
It was linked to the
Yes.
yeah. It was linked to the
Where's the sleep?
Porta de
Yeah.
Sol. Yeah.
Uh,
Well, now I don't have to look it up later.
Yeah, nice.
all right. Yeah.
I'm trying to think what other god awful thing we could have in here. I do a fruit garnish of some kind. What fruit is on the table?
Let's go with plum. There's a plum.
Okay, there is an entire plum as a garnish, not a slice of
Jesus.
plum. I go, Eli, do you want a
You
drink?
just literally just squish a plum onto the side of a mug.
No. Respectfully, no.
It looks like your mug is bleeding.
Well, I better put it out of its misery. I down it and then I take a bite of the plum.
Oh.
Okay. I guess roll me a fortitude save real quick.
Yeah, I was like, what am I rolling here? Will? Like, that's, fortitude.
Christ.
Ooh. Good. I'm glad I have high
You would
fortitude.
low roll it.
Yeah,
You would low roll this.
I ain't had nothing.
That's All right, listen. You can decide whether you like the taste or not. That's totally up to you as a player for your character. What I will say is it definitely does not go down smooth. That concoction, it's almost like all those ingredients that you put in there were fighting each other, and then you like inserted yourself into the mix. So then they fought you on the way down. And they continue that scrap in your stomach.
How did it curdle?
Probably the milk
I
that you
didn't
put
have
in
milk.
with vinegar. Oh. Someone did.
Does the look of betrayal. Oh,
It wasn't me.
how could you do this?
I thought you liked milk, okay?
You know I'm lactose intolerant.
No, you're not.
I'm going to die now.
You're not lactose
I-
intolerant. You mixed. What else did you put in there? It's the fight's intensifying a little bit.
Yeah.
You think?
You know,
Mm.
this, the cream cheese, the blah blah blah. Like, dude.
Yeah.
Something that
You'll
was
probably
chunky.
be fine.
Yeah.
You'll probably be fine.
Probably. My dreams.
20 minutes
nuts.
later, though.
Oh.
20 minutes later, you don't really know what's going on in your stomach. It's getting worse. Like, you aren't sure 100% what the reaction that's happening is, right? Like, you've drank at least controlled, like, fermented milk and stuff here. That's, like, part of the cuisine here. So, like, you've had some acclimating to sour things before. You don't think that's it. Like, you've drank a lot of booze before. That I mean, that could do it, but like something else is going on. You must have caused some kind of reaction between this mix of chemicals. You don't know what to call it, but whatever it is, it's bad enough. It has to be racist. You just don't know who has a problem with who, but it's real intense. And you're an outsider to this culture, so you know that it could happen. But yeah, so it's worse. It's a lot worse. It's like it's that kind of bad where like you can feel it rumbling. But also, at least you're metabolizing it now, so like
Yeah.
maybe it'll go away. You were definitely buzzed.
I know
The
what to fix
wine
this.
was strong. Go ahead.
I mix wine with water and just start downing it. I make like grog, but wine. Super weak wine.
Yeah.
And I'm just...
Yeah, Hattie is like grabbing whatever citrus fruit she can find and giving those to you, which there's a few.
Why did you let me do it to myself?
I don't control you,
How
sweetheart.
could you?
I have to let you spread your wings and fly, unless you're trying to jump out the window.
Oh, yeah.
No.
It's like starts looking up. Like,
I don't think you're going to make it. I think you will poop your pants.
Very
Oh.
confident,
oh,
Hattie.
no, pooped pants. Yeah, I better not.
Casimir's like, is that your stomach I hear?
No, it's Kife.
Kife does growl when he eats.
Kife does hear other kobold, or the equivalent. I forget what they're called in this one.
I don't think
Are,
we found out.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
I'm not saying new about because they were from Delancha.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you would know they're called kobolds. Yeah, that we did figure that out. You just didn't know they were real.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Okay.
I thought they were like dragons, you know, but yeah.
And they totally are,
know they're
definitely.
You just
Yeah.
don't think they're present, right?
Uh,
Or does you believe her?
yeah.
Uh,
I'm thinking.
Sam, are you okay?
Like emotionally or like physically?
Physically? No, says Hattie.
I'm like, I've been worse.
But she like reaches down to a pouch, takes out like a small vial, and just hands it to you. Says, "Just down that. You'll be fine in a few minutes."
What's in it?
It is gonna knock your buzz off, though.
Now, I only ingest things that I know are safe for my body. So
It's
So you'll
it's
never eat
alchemist's
again.
kindness, you doofus. And also, what?
I don't see an ingredient label on here. Is this over the counter? No.
Oh my god.
She sets it in front of you.
Acetaminophen.
Nah, then you'd have to say versus autism.
Yeah.
I failed that. Sorry guys. Not sorry.
As have many of us.
I look at it for a long time. Then my stomach starts trying to speak Cthulhu, and I go, Yeah.
It is like a. It definitely doesn't look
How viscous.
like it's not a thing you would choose to drink. It kind of looks like fizzy snot. Looks kind of gross, but thin. You know, like it like sloshes when you.
Awful.
I take one of the goblets and I like wipe it out. The not see-through goblets. I pour it in there and then I drink it, so I don't have to look at it.
Yep.
Like weirdly, that helps
actually,
if you're drinking something gross looking.
Yeah. Thankfully, like I said, it's not viscous. It's pretty thin, so it goes down pretty easy, and it's very neutral tasting. The main thing that stands out is like that fizziness has this kind of sort of like irony, kind of bitterness to it, like a little bit. That's like the worst part of it, but like the rest of it just goes down pretty quick. And then when it joins the fray, that is your intestines and digestive tract there is an immediate reaction. And at first you probably believe that the ultimate betrayal has occurred and she's giving you something that has agitated the hell out of whatever you just consumed, because you just feel this sudden sharp stitching pain in your abdomen. It's like, oh, like if you ever had like gas or whatever where it has that stabbing where you're like, oh god I have to do something. It's like that, but it's not like it's trying to come out of that end of you. It's just stuck. You have a murderous bubble in your stomach.
Those are Holler, right?
That was Casimira.
Yeah.
That was Casimira.
Yeah.
Casimira.
You're gonna be fine. Like I said, it's gonna take a couple of minutes. You'll be okay.
I knew I should have sensed motive to you.
I don't know what that means. How do you hold his hand or something? He's such a baby.
No! She's gonna kiss it!
He won't let me! See? I guess he'll just have to explode.
Lamia will just lift Sam up.
Sam?
I'm gonna fart!
As you try to say that, a fucking massive burp just escapes.
I'm gonna...
It's like you have a megaphone.
No.
Yeah, there's reverb off the walls and shit.
Oh my god.
And holy shit, yeah, you feel great.
Oh.
Head's
I'm
clear,
good
stomach is settled.
You've expelled whatever
You're
evil
good now?
spirit was living inside
I
you.
felt like I had an Edding trying to escape. Good lord.
You released a ghost! Kife has seen this before. Quick, check if his spirit is intact.
I'm gonna throw you on the floor, Sam. That'll let everybody know if your spirit's intact.
Oh no, wrong!
Fucking
Here, I will do
slimy.
it. Kife grabs a fishbone. You hear him gnaw on it for a second, and he just throws it at you, Sam. Do you try to dodge it or anything, or you just let it hit you?
No.
It just bounces harmlessly off your chest. He's fine. Oh no! He's still possessed! And Katega's like, no, he's not. He's just messing with you, Kife. He's fine.
Oh my god.
Lamia does throw Sam to the ground.
Why?
You
Hattie
shouldn't mess
runs
with
over to
Kife
you,
like
Sam.
that.
I'm telling on you.
She runs over to you and kneels down as if she's going to check on you, and she grabs your hand and kisses it. Runs quickly back to her seat.
Oh my god.
I'm writing a letter to your parents. Saying you're bullying me. And when you get back, you're going to be grounded.
She cannot be
During
terrible
all of
after.
this, I get up and I just move to another table quietly while taking a full thing of food with me. Just very quietly sit down at another table. I don't know them.
So how y'all
I'm
doing?
not part of this.
Are y'all
Yeah.
peaceful over here? Can I eat in peace?
Oh, I bet
Hey guys, this is a quiet
this
table.
place will be so glad that we'll be gone.
Yeah.
I'm astonishingly reminded
Also,
of...
I never dismissed the epaulets. They're still just floating. I didn't fix them either because I
Just
lost
there.
control. I was laughing. So they're just floating where I was standing.
Sorry, this is giving me a a cringe flashback of something in real life where we went to eat at Bricktown Brewery.
God. Oh,
And the waiter came by and asked us to, hey guys, I know y'all are having a good time, but you'll keep it down
I
a
was
little bit. 'Cause
standing up telling a
Yeah.
story at the top
Yeah.
of my voice.
We were
I
going-
fully admit.
we hadn't hung out in like years.
Yeah, it's a good time.
There was a lot.
Usually getting warned once is like, okay, yeah, we could call. But when you get warned twice, then you're like, okay,
Yeah.
we are being the assholes.
Dude, we can't.
It's us.
We're too happy right now, all right?
Yeah.
Nothing can kill this vibe. Oh no, we're a vibe.
Yeah, there's inside voice, there's outside voice, and there's like at home with your folks' voice, which we were using the wrong one there.
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
Yeah. So you have that moment.
I mean, non-lethal toy date.
But none. You're good.
87. Wow, I'm unconscious. No.
Oh, he just lays there. Everybody thinks he's goofing.
I did take 2 non-lethal earlier. I hit myself against the wall. Last episode.
Yeah. That would be gone now. Yeah, it's been over.
I know, but it'd be funny. Conjoined damage of me and my party member.
Yeah. So you guys are sitting enjoying your food. Eli has moved away to another table where the people are much quieter. Just kind of give them a nod and they go back to their meals. Lamia, Casimira does like, I imagine there's like obviously like small talk, that kind of thing between you guys. But she also will just kind of pointedly ask, just so, how are you holding up? You okay?
I've been distracting myself with the Kasir language and all that jazz. I know physically I'm fine. Nothing has been. I haven't come across any more visions of my other self, and it's nice to see a shadow again. Like Lamia does look down.
Yeah, that is new. But okay. Just wanted to check in on you. You know.
What about
Pretty
you?
close to time.
Are you
What?
like super nervous about it?
I don't know about super nervous, but I have concerns. It's kind of a big undertaking. And after what happened with Caden, we know what she's capable of. Can be dangerous. Did you guys tell her about the thing with Lamal?
That we had met Lamal and talked to him?
Yeah, and that he was like, you should leave that to me after all this stuff.
We did not. She didn't tell him about Lamal going in on trying to do this. No, she just said that we had met.
Yeah, no worries. I just didn't want to bring that up. I didn't want to bring it up or forget to bring it up, depending on which one. Okay. It's just, it's a big undertaking. We know she can be dangerous, and it's a lot. But really, I'm just more worried about you. I know I'm not the most sensitive person when it comes to how everyone's doing and that kind of thing. Like, I try, but both know I'm not great at it. And I know you've had your own views on this whole shadow self situation. And like, it's personal for all of us involved, but
That's true.
It's easy to forget it's the most personal for you. And I feel like maybe at times I've not led myself with that in mind in our conversations.
Well, it is a really hard situation to adapt to, I guess. It's different and magic-y. Like, everything that she went through, I did go through. We were one person. It's just hard because now we're not. And these differences are just like night and day.
Yeah. So, you're not mad at me for snapping at you for being insensitive?
When?
Whenever we talk about the other you, I haven't exactly seen eye to eye.
No, I'm not upset about that. You guys are right in that she's basically another person. So being angry at me for treating her not like another person makes sense. And being upset at you guys won't get me anything.
Doesn't mean it can't happen or that it's not valid. I just wanted to make sure you knew that I realize I might have been discounting your feelings, but I mean, it can't be easy being attached to any of this. You're both victims in this situation.
I appreciate it, Casimira. And I'm not upset at you.
Okay, good.
Lamia then kind of smiles and then leans and gives her a kiss on the cheek before getting up and running away, like to go to the bathroom, giggling a
Why
little.
do you always do that like I'm on fire? Rahala just laughs.
You know, I've been on fire once.
Yeah? How
Yeah.
was it?
Bad.
Did you recommend it?
No. The guy turned into a dinosaur and ran off.
Fig looks where
I say
Eli
the equivalent
usually
of dinosaur.
was sitting, but he's not there anymore. And also, Lamia's gone. She just looks back to you and goes, "A dinosaur."
And
Big
Sam
one.
tells stories. It's like it's like if you just went
It's like an ad
sorry,
lib.
and
Mad
asked
Lib.
somebody who was like describing television shows to you in ways because like they were real. So it's just
Yeah.
like they're describing the events of a random TV show to you as if it was actually happening. But it's things that Sam actually did. He just sounds like he is talking about fictional events. I mean, granted they're fictional, but like in this universe they're real. So it's just hilarious.
Like he's describing something he did in Breath of the Wild, but it's but that's not what he's doing.
Very much, yeah. It's like, oh yeah, I did this thing when I was playing Dark Souls the other day, or whatever, and explaining it. Somebody walks in, and they go, "You did what now?" But in Sam's case, he really
Yeah.
was doing it.
Yeah. Well, I had all these ingredients to my cooking pot, and it came out this weird purple thing that had a sensor bar on it. I still ate it, but
Yeah, it was okay. Anyway, no.
it tasted like, like when you eat something and the roof of your mouth bleeds. It tasted like that, but soft.
But
soft. If Sam was a bard instead of a ranger,
acid.
he would just be Link from the South.
Yeah.
Just how do you keep an eye on him? She goes, "I keep trying, but he's slippery."
I'm built different.
Well, at least he doesn't run away every time he kisses you. Jeez.
I
No,
think,
not every time.
No, yeah, you're right. I don't think Lami is used to this level of
Affection,
romanceable emotion. Yeah.
I guess. Um, I mean, like, I had a fiance, but didn't exactly have a lot of affection. You're kind of kept apart a lot for those types of arrangements. Never really dated anyone like a regular kind of way. Hattie just looks
Hmm.
surprised.
Did your dad scare him all off, or like?
No, I think I did. Probably.
I forget who's the youngest out of the trio of children. Miles.
That's her.
Is it her?
Yeah. Yeah, Miles is the oldest, then Nomala, and then her. And then Casimir is the youngest. Which Nomala is celibate.
Yeah.
Miles lost his fiance, so
Yeah. Hmm. No. Did we ever? Do we know what happened to Lynn's spouse?
to their mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an illness.
Was it? Okay.
Illness. Yeah.
So
Don't
those
know
things
what
that like.
illness. It wasn't disclosed, but you know that she did die of an illness.
Well, I'm glad it is, as far as I can tell, working out for y'all.
I think so. Unless this is a bad sign. Kind of seems like it is. Just clearly joking. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think we will until we're both in the same place again, however long that takes.
Yeah. I'm sure once this shadow business is taken care of.
Yeah.
Well, there's also the war going on. Oh, there's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah. There's a lot happening.
I can cuss now because Eli's at that other table.
So
the disapproval
Language.
radiates across the.
you think she? I should probably tell her she doesn't have to like wait up for me or anything. I mean, we don't know when we're gonna reconvene, right? Your thing's gonna take a long time, and I don't know how long I'm gonna be gone.
What do you mean, wait up?
I mean, if she finds someone else and moves on, I'm not gonna be pissed. We're not hitched.
How do you cover yours?
And she's like, no!
Please?
You cover your ears. I'll cover one and you can cover one.
Like, if I get in trouble, I just get in trouble. I've searched for love for a while. I think is what I was doing. And I'm a little mad at myself for not being upfront with what I wanted from people. And I think I may have hurt somebody, at least a little bit.
I hear that's kind of normal for, the whole dating scene.
So maybe y'all should just try telling each other what y'all want.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you this: she hasn't been as romantically inclined with other people besides you, as far as I could tell.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
that's
Rahal
what
is really
she
the one
said.
who notices that. So, I mean,
Yeah, she's got an eye for it. But no, I know all that. Lami has told me that before, and to be honest, I'm not too dissimilar. I think we're just both not very good at it, and maybe it was just really bad timing. Probably should have kept my fucking mouth shut. You know, both having really long, drawn out, potentially running into death adventures coming up. Just hard to know when to time things.
I recognize a Fat Boy ice cream sandwich when I see one.
Yeah, 'cause I used to buy them all the fucking time.
Yeah.
I introduced them to him too.
Because they're really good.
Yeah.
The ice cream is fucking delicious in them.
Yeah.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
No.
Please sponsor us.
Right?
All
I bought
ice cream
one box
sandwiches.
and it has been restocked. Like, I bought a box of them, and then every time since that I've looked, there's been a new a box in there.
Just give us a coupon code or something.
Right? 10% off. Wait. That may be too hard a bargain. 50% off. Eh?
Yeah. Buy one, get one. Basically.
All right, no more free advertisement.
Uh,
Damn it, Molly! I said no free.
How dare you do free advertising on our channel? Stupid.
Also not sponsored.
As I drink from my hideaway pizza cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How
Brita
could you?
filtered water bottle. That's
Yeah. How could you
definitely
not
backwards.
get sponsored by certain? No, no. Should have.
You guys were talking
Totally-
serious.
totally to drink.
Yep. Yeah, while you were in the bathroom, literally and physically.
Yeah, I guess you can get that all figured out.
I mean, I would before. You. We're gonna be fine. But I just kind of look at her.
Yeah. Yeah. I know losing people is part of life. It's fucking sucks though. So let's try to shield each other from that particular horrific reality. Yeah?
Yeah. Tell you what, it's not gonna happen again so easily.
So be careful. Is she coming back?
Maybe she got lost. She's sitting with Eli.
Yes, actually.
It's invading somebody else's table.
Well, Eli, you've been joined by part of the problem.
Hi, I'm a problem.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I'm just chilling. Just gonna keep eating. Having a
Hi, strangers.
wonderful
I'm
time
Lamia
with everybody.
Sator. My family,
I
very
pick
famous.
up my food and walk away.
Very famous ponchos. And go on a whole spiel about that, because why the hell not?
Hello, I'm Samuel
give me a
Goodbean. I've
diplomacy
been to the
check.
moon. Nice to meet you. Been to the moon.
Eli, why couldn't you help me? Oh well.
Sitting at the bar at this point.
Oh, I'll keep that.
They do not immediately pick up their food and leave.
We're gonna get in trouble.
Eli, just because I think it would be funny, so you flee to the table. It's fine for a minute. Lamia comes over there. You flee from that table. You go to the bar. The bartender's like, "How you doing?"
I immediately go and sit down somewhere else. I'm just like, nope. Turn. I'm just trying
as
to
you get up and leave, you can hear clearly another person who's like behind the bar go, "Damn!"
That's true. That is just like the most shut down.
How you doing?
Shutdowns.
Yeah, it's just gone.
The worst they can say is no.
Clearly, that is
They can say
incorrect.
Eli is hiding under a table somewhere trying to eat his bread and soup.
Turn, Kife is next to you.
Yeah.
Kife likes
You going to eat that crust?
too.
You know what? This is fine. I'm okay with this. Eli is totally fine sitting there eating with Kife.
Reminds you of your
Not know-
childhood.
Did not know Demi liked to have the roof close to eat. Just under a table.
Yep, it's all good. I like reach above the table at one point, trying to grab my drink that I had set down on the table. Just goes back underneath.
Cool. So Lama, you're sitting over there. Eventually, Casimir sits next to you. In the middle of whatever sentence that you're in, she sits down, is just looking at you, ignoring the other two people, and it's just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And now they get up and leave.
Well, like I had passed. I mean, I started walking, but I thought I heard Sirius voice Sam, so I was like, okay, I need to move away because Sirius voice Sam is talking about something serious.
What is? Hold on, Lami. What is serious? Who is that? Who is serious voice Sam?
It's weird sounding. It's different. It's like deep.
Does he wear a different hat, or is there like a mask I'm not seeing? Does he cut his beard
No,
a
it's
certain way?
it's like face and
Oh,
well,
it's like
here's
face.
yeah. It you know when you're reading someone's body language, Sam has a very particular tick when he's being serious. He like his whole body like collapses partially and he's just focused and his voice sounds deeper.
It's fine, 'cause I do
And
do
he
that.
scares you.
No, it's just I didn't want to listen to whatever Sam was talking about. Because he was serious Sam. Which means it was serious.
Which Sam are you okay listening to, if not serious Sam? Tell me of these other Sams.
I'm fine with normal Sam. I'm okay with fun Sam, though sometimes he tells jokes
The
that
one
I
you
don't.
constantly attack. The one that you like
Yes!
throw on the floor and
I didn't.
pinch
Well,
really
I dropped
hard.
him. I don't pinch that hard.
I think he's pretty wounded. I still don't think he's recovered.
Yeah, this is where I got stabbed. This is where I got shot with an arrow. This is where Lamia pinched me. It's still
Oh,
not
God!
healed.
Christ, is there still a rib there, man?
I about looked like you, Kamal, like when we found you that one time. That's kind of how I ended up. Mind you, he was basically dead.
There's tracking Sam. He's cool. I just don't really bother
That's-
him.
That's a whole persona.
Yes, he's like.
Do you do this to
uber-
everyone? Do you have like a categorization system for everyone? How many Eli's are there?
I would say there's at least 4 Eli's.
So you do this to everyone?
No, not to everyone. Just everyone that I've hung around with for a long amount of time. So yes, you do have some too, Casmira.
How many?
I'd say at least 3 right now.
There's 3 of me.
Mhm.
Which one am I right now? She's just. You can definitely tell that there is a wrong answer. There's probably
Right.
several wrong answers.
Yes. Lamia does like tilt back and she stares, studying. She's being serious. I think right now you are my girlfriend, Casimira.
Go on. What are the telltale signs? Do I collapse into myself like a falling souffle? Like Sam does?
From what I can see, you seem to be have a little bit of a humor tint in your voice, but you seem more open to me, to be able to listen to me and be able to talk to me, which is good, because that's what girlfriends should do.
Okay. How's that different than, say, normal Casimir?
Oh, you're not gonna like this. Normal Casimir is way more shut in.
Shut in?
Yeah, like, if someone comes across you normally, they're gonna be like, oh, I shouldn't mess with that lady. And they'll run away.
Good. That's what I'm going for.
Oh, okay,
That's
good.
usually what I'm going for.
Good.
I'm glad it's working. Most of the time, I just don't want people to come just talk to me. I don't know you.
Yeah, and that's fine.
And they're like, well, I'd like to get to know you. I'm like, well, fuck off. And usually it works.
Oh, I was
Okay.
one that did
Yeah, it
not
was
work. I
definitely
remember
me.
that.
She kind of glances back at Sam and is like, yeah, it was definitely me that scared them off. Okay. Okay. What's the third one?
Third one. So, this one is just because of the 2 times we've had sparred together. But I guess fight mode Casimira is a third one in my mind.
Sam's over there trying to coach. Fight mode, Casimir. Okay. Is that just me when I'm fighting?
Yes, and also when you could start a fight, like, easily, kind of thing.
I could start a fight right fucking now. I can just do it any time. I don't need to be in a fight mode.
No, but, like, fight mode is, like, when I can kind of sense, to me, I can sense, like, maybe I shouldn't breach this topic because we're about to fight. Unless I want to fight, too, because I also have a fight mode.
Oh. Even as when she was like, I can fight right now, that like the people who moved away moved further. Like they were at a different table. They're like, let's go ahead and get one between us. You know? Like... Okay, so which Lami are you right now?
I'd like to think I'm fun Lamia right now.
This is fun Lamia? Oh, that was probably a bad way to put that. She actually is laughing. She's like, wait, so are you actually having fun doing this whole thing?
Which whole thing?
This whole explaining yourself thing.
Well, yeah, because otherwise how can you understand me?
But it's fun?
Yeah. Being able to come across somebody and actually explain myself without them just shutting me down, that is fun.
So if I just kept shutting you down, which Lamia would you?
I'd be sad, Lamia. But, nod and go on.
Okay. I'm glad I didn't do that then. Anyway, listen. Serious Sam was just talking about basically just being more upfront about things we want. Because I was mentioning because we're going to be doing our own thing for a while, and I'm not going to be mad if you run into someone else that you like and start something up with them or anything like that. Like, stuff's pretty uncertain.
I guess that makes sense. I'll admit I wasn't really thinking about that.
Yeah, I thought you might
But-
not be.
But I also wouldn't be upset if you end up finding somebody you like better.
I would be. Okay.
Sam, when will you
hope
learn from the
yelled
pinches?
that as loud as you could throughout this entire restaurant.
Yes.
Right? We're all just
Everybody's
laughing.
gonna leave but us, and Kife and I will be hanging out under this table. As people leave, by the way, we're taking food from their tables.
Yeah, and Lamia will be like,
Lovely
Sam,
taste.
when will you learn from the pinches?
Sorry, the stream got to me.
You heard it?
Uh, I'm hoping Hattie's like, dude, don't go over there.
It's right. She's like, no, you're gonna get pinched again. Remember what happened last time?
He like holds his side.
But yes, I wouldn't be upset with you if you end up finding somebody else that you end up liking better, or if things change while you're at your thing. Though I'm not gonna lie, I would be a little upset if it ends up being the other me. Unless that ends up being what turns her back to a normal Demi, then fine. Stupid magical BS.
Oh my
That'll
gosh.
make me upset, but
Lamia, I'm not. That's not a thing you can just flip a switch on. Even if true love's kiss would fix her, I can't just say that I can provide that. I don't know that that's true. I don't. You know what I mean? That's not a thing I can just choose.
yeah, no. I'm just saying that, like, if you found out that was a thing, and then she showed enough of me qualities that you were still potentially in love with, that could be possible.
No. Okay, maybe it is, but even then, like, what kind of... You never talked to your parents about this kind of thing, did you?
My dad would have preferred to never have gotten any bondage in my life until I was like...
Yeah, you didn't talk to them about this.
4 years older.
He's like, no, you definitely didn't talk. No. Okay. Let's say that was the case. Let's say that I meet back with her and there's a way that if we enter some kind of bond or something like that, and as long as we keep true to that, she would be normal again. I don't think that is a healthy relationship either. Right? That's not that different than what would have been between Lumal and I. Just to link each other together just because there is a good outcome, there's a benefit to it, and the alternative is tragic. I still don't think that would be smart. I don't think that would be wise, and I don't think that would be fair to her or myself.
Okay, I wasn't trying to put that was...
No, you're really, really uneducated in this topic, I understand.
Yes, but no, I wasn't even trying to infer that. I was just trying to emphasize the only thing I think that would upset me.
I don't know. Maybe she won't run away after she kisses me. She just looks at you.
I mean, that is possible.
Wow. She just like leans back in her chair. So you're still gonna do that?
I think it's cute. Do you not?
there's weird people out here. Some people might think that being on fire is cute, but I hear that's not recommended. First-hand account as well.
It is my favorite color, though.
Doesn't look good on me. You should wear it, but it doesn't look good on me.
Yeah, everybody with me should just rock that one, but I'm cool on that. I just want to see it.
Oh God, why did you get me there? Oh,
Throwback to anybody who went to high school with us. There you go. You're welcome.
Yeah, that's a vintage inside joke.
right. That's a good point. I will try and stop being that kind of cute less.
Just be you. It's fine. Listen, so on this topic of being more direct, is there, with a day left before we have to part ways, is there something that I could be doing that like something you wish I would do, but I don't? I mean, I could say no if it's something ridiculous.
That would be important.
Yeah. And keep in mind, the worst thing that could happen is I could fly into a rage and attack you.
No, I think the worst would be like you would transform into like Kifei, what's the thing that you guys are supposed to be related to?
Kifei is hiding.
Okay. Okay, actually, yeah, that would be the worst thing. You turn into
I can't do that.
Bigger version of Kifei and attack me.
I can't do that. So
yeah, that's why it'd be way
not really
worse
on the table. Please, with the question. While she's thinking, over at the other table, Rahal is just like, they seem perfectly capable of conversing with, like, other people, and then they try to talk to each other, and it's like this. It's so weird.
I think it's because the noise comes out of your mouth, their mouth goes down to your belly. It has to bypass the heart, and I think the heart gets in the way of stuff sometimes and makes it hard to talk.
At the same time. So Hattie goes, that's a little profound. And Rahal is just like, Sam, that doesn't make sense. Like the same time. Anyway, sorry, back to...
Yeah, one of them loves me. Go big.
Well, I think the only thing I would like a little more of is, I guess I'd like it more if you'd ask me too, if like, hey, can I give you a kiss, or can I give you a hug, or do you want to go out on a date, kind of thing. You don't have to always do it, of course, but it does seem to be me that asks or does the spontaneous kisses.
Okay, I could do that, but also you kind of tend to do it out of nowhere. But okay, so you'd rather I ask, yeah?
Or you could do it out of nowhere too.
Okay, like now? You want me to just do it now with everybody watching?
Sure, if you want.
Is that fine?
Yeah.
Hey, look over here. So I was like, what? And as soon as someone looks over, she leans in and kisses you. That person is very confused. Like,
Yeah.
what's happening? And then she'll like sit back and go, thanks. Like, no problem.
Witness.
She goes, oh, well, you were serious. You're not even embarrassed. Okay. Good to know.
But I guess more than that, I just would like you to be happy, Casimira.
That's a tall order.
Yeah, it is. But it's something to work towards, isn't it?
Yeah. That's... Yeah. Fine.
Lamia...
I'll try. Go ahead.
Lamia will hold her hand, give it a little squeeze.
She squeezes back. Says, but it means you have to try to.
Well, yeah, of course I will. I intend...
and by that, I mean... You have to put yourself first sometimes.
Now that one is a tall order, but I can do my best on that. In fact, what I was going to do after this adventure and whatever happens, I intended to go visit my parents and help out at their poncho shop for a while.
Yeah. That's an example.
Even though I kind of did tell them all I would go after my other self when we were done. But I guess I can worry about that later too.
Yeah, I'm on that one. So.
Yeah, I know you're on that one, but I could try and catch up with you after we're done.
Once you see your parents.
Yes.
It's important. It's really cool that you have both. Not everyone does.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm sure you know.
Mm-hmm.
And
FYI, I can't hear anymore. So I'm trying to figure it out.
His ears are dead.
Oh, his ears are dead.
Are they still dead? Oh, yeah, they are still dead. Okay. But yeah. That's pretty much what I was gonna say.
Oh, well, I guess to continue going on since Panda's gone and, my grandma would probably get a kick out of you so much, Casimira. She's an old Ulu grandma, so she is just full of... Piss and vinegar isn't the right word.
Oh, I always hated that phrase. God, I hate that colloquialism. Why do you guys say that?
Well, because it...
Wouldn't that be bad?
Yeah, it usually is.
Like, if you have to pee, and if you're... So it's like, it makes it sound like you drank a lot of vinegar and have to pee now. And that would be like the most catastrophic pee of all time. It's just acid. It's like the worst... I hope she's not full of...
Yeah, no, that's why I said it wasn't the right colloquialism. I had it right the first time.
It needs to be abolished. I hate it.
I don't know how we can just erase... Ooh, maybe Eli could come up with a spell that could erase that term from everybody.
Oh, he's hiding. Oh no, he died. He's leaving and coming back. We're all lopsided now, except for Lamia and me.
That's funny.
Because our portraits didn't move. But now Panda is in two places. Half of him is in two places. Yep, both thumbs. One thumb for Sam, one thumb for Eli. That actually did work.
That's funny.
I don't know what it looks like. I'm just looking at the Zoom, so.
I was looking at it on stream.
But I guess, for long story short, Lamia will basically start telling
Oh, yeah,
Casimira...
you were talking about the grandma. Yeah, she was like, yeah, I never got to meet my grandma. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, just more reasons to be careful.
Come back alive.
And make it through all this stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, this whole being upfront about stuff, which normally I don't have a problem with. You should sleep in my room.
Okay. If that's what you want.
Don't. My room has to be cleaner than that other one.
It is. the last time I checked.
Very tidy. And if you're uncomfortable or anything like that, Katega's going to be sleeping on the ship tonight. So,
I mean, okay. Lamia's not getting it, and that's okay. Yeah, I can sleep over tonight.
okay. Well, it's not an explicit anything, just other than
No,
that.
yeah.
So, cool. Okay. What else? Yeah, you know what? I don't know a ton about your family. You've met mine. You don't have to, like, RP it out, but...
But yeah, Lamia will go into a kind of spiel about her family and basically the life she lived on, or she grew up as, and etc. To kind of spend the night talking to Casimira.
Alright. Anything over on Sam's side again?
Yeah, and that's when, they shot me with another arrow, and I was up in the tree, so I just told him, like, hey, don't really be shooting me that much, calm down. Yeah, I've been shot more than I like. I think I'd rather be shot than bit again, though.
There we go.
Oh, come on, how you been doing?
Oh, damn it. Right as he came back.
I can hear you all now. I
Yay,
said to
you can hear us!
restart my whole computer.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, hold on.
Sorry, not Hyperphase here. Get out of here, not Hyperphase.
Well,
I know you're drinking full calorie sodas. And you
That's
have
definitely not me, then.
you and your love for regular green Zakus. Forget those red ones. You're like, I like going normal speed.
Who would that be? Not me, that's for sure. A weirdo.
Okay, so you
Yeah,
just missed...
I'm just telling stories.
Yeah. All you pretty much missed, Lamia and Casimir talking about things like family and that kind of deal. Cool. Anything from Eli?
Me and Kife have a wonderful time underneath the table, eating other people's food.
He's asking you what a lot of things are as he's eating them. Many of which are they're in his mouth. Like, it's not like he's holding a piece out to you to be like,
Oh,
what is this?
what's this?
What is this? Yeah, as he's eating it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, bud. You know? Well, what does it taste like? Salty. I don't know. Might have been salt.
He would just eat table salt, so yeah.
I was imagining like a fucking brick. like a salt lick almost. Ooh.
Crunch.
I could see that too.
But cool. Yeah, you guys hang out on the table after a while. Eventually, someone will be like, guys, come on. Like, get you back to the table as things have mostly calmed down. And I imagine there's quite a bit of just, you guys are just there kind of hanging out throughout the night. A few times other people will come up who either recognize some of you or suspect that you might be who they think you are. You can imagine some of you get flirted with, just whatever. As people drink more and it gets later into the night, and there's like clearly like a good time being had, that kind of thing. Nothing like super invasive or weird, just all sorts of little different things happen. But for the most part, you're just kind of your own little group, and nobody really bothers you too much.
Nice.
By the end of it, you guys have eaten pretty much all of the food that was there over the course of several hours, having, eaten pretty much to your fill, and then just sitting there kind of snacking and biting on things and like chewing on things just as you're talking and drinking more and that kind of stuff. But eventually, no one can eat anything else, and people begin to get tired, and obviously some folks have to get back to where they stay and that kind of thing. So you will eventually part ways. Let's see. Yvain makes sure to shake each of your hands.
No, Yvain gets a hug.
He just kind of laughs. She's just, oh, thank you. He hugs you. He says, I've decided, I will accompany Casimir. I think it's, one of those things that I would regret not doing if I stayed. You know, how you make decisions like that sometimes. You think about, how you would feel the moments or the days afterward. You decided one way or the other. And only one of them would leave me with regrets. So, to adventure again.
To adventure. And you know what? You're in good company.
Yes, I suspect I am. And perhaps, our next meal will be covered by the the person who comes back with the best story eats free. Like, the other person will pay for it, or the other party will pay for it. Eh? A fine wager?
That's a bet I can take, Yvain.
Though I suppose I should ask the one who controls the checkbook. Or at least the one who employs the one who controls the checkbook. Looks over at Eli.
I have no knowledge of this. I'm thumbs upping him. I have no knowledge of this being approved in any way, shape, or form. That you cannot hold me to anything of this. Mayor has no way of knowing that I'm betting company money. But just a big thumbs up. So I never heard anything about this.
Understood. Gives a quick bow, and he'll head out. Katega, will come up. Obviously, handshakes or hugs, whatever you give. Says, "All right, crew. It was an honor having you aboard my ship. At this point, I think it's quite clear you owe your service elsewhere. So I'm afraid I have to dismiss you from the crew."
Thank you, Captain.
But don't be too upset, okay? It's only so that you can pursue better opportunities elsewhere, not on my ship. She kind of smiles and says,
I knew we should have left you as a statue. No, I'm joking.
she immediately just hugs you, Sam. It's like, I'm gonna miss having you around. You're definitely gonna take the ship back once you come back, right?
Absolutely.
Of course.
I am, anyways.
Real answer,
What?
though.
We'll swing back through,
Because I need to get east quickly, so I am definitely going to be on board.
Oh, I misunderstood.
Figuratively and literally.
I thought she was saying, you want to take the ship to be your ship, not take the ship home.
She's not giving you her
She likes you. She's not handing you, fucking 80,000 gold.
Listen, that's one of the reasons why I was very confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. But yeah, and she'll kind of come back around and give each of you a hug. Even though they didn't talk much, just because nobody asked them anything. Roy and Layla are also there, as mentioned.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them.
What?
I did not hear that they were here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Everybody was here. Yep.
Yeah. Roy comes and shakes everyone's hands. He's much more awkward about being hugged if anyone hugs him.
Yeah, no hugs for Roy. No offense, Roy.
He doesn't look rejected, but it's just definitely one of those we're hugging.
I gave you a cool sword. You're giving me a hug.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're hugging. All right. I guess that's what we're doing.
Yes.
But he's obviously been drinking. So after the hug, we pull away and whatnot, and he's kind of shaking everybody's hands and giving you he's doing so even though he's not initiating hugs, he's doing the thing where he shakes your hand, claps you on the shoulder, and he kind of maintains it for a little too long. you know, like
this
firm
man wants a hug.
handshake, like clap on the shoulder again kind of deal. And he's just like, you guys are real good people. Obviously, Lamia, we wouldn't be here without you and the things you gave up to like see us through that heroin journey. He comes back to you, Sam. You get like a second round of handshake, shoulder thing. And of course, it ends up being a hug again. And he is like clearly tearing up the longer this goes on, but he doesn't seem to know how to stop the loop that he's caught in of like saying sentimental thing, making physical contact, saying more sentimental things, and it's just getting sappier.
I just look at
Layla.
Yeah.
Layla has also been drinking.
Oh no.
And like she's kind of like zoned out, like she was like attentive, waiting to come do the rounds, but he's like taking so long that she's spaced the fuck out. So you like look at her for like an extent, like you give her that like that like penetrating stare to be like, hey, but you don't say it. It finally kind of breaks through, and she's just like, Roy, oh my god, dude. And he's just like, no, I know, these are just, these are our folks, man. It's gonna be weird. And she's like, we didn't see him for a month while we were on the ship. It wasn't weird. He's like, it was weird. He like goes back to the table and like realizes like everyone's leaving the table. It's not where he's going. And he like goes towards the stairs. And she's like, we're not staying here, doofus. Just be still. And she like come over, gives out handshakes and stuff. And she's like, no, really though, Roy, just stay right there. Really though, you guys saved us. It was. I don't have anything else to say. You guys are awesome. If you ever need anything, if you're in town or we're in town or whatever, let us know. And I mean anything. I don't give a fuck. You guys are the law in my eyes. Okay? So just, if you need something, like, don't hesitate. You hear me?
Yes.
I so desperately. You know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. How do you guys feel about prison breaks?
So you say that without blinking. I'm down. Like just instantly.
I may have some people to connect you all with at some point.
You hear Roy staggering his way back over. And she's like, "Oh, if you don't just stop moving." He's like, no, I'll do it. I'll do it.
I have somehow become a recruiter for the Church of the Rebel, and I'm okay
I'll
with
fucking
it.
do it. So, but listen, it sounds like you get it. As long as you get it, okay? Just let us know.
Get it.
Okay, we got our crew thing. We got our stuff going on, but handshake.
Yes.
Stops. Looks at Roy. Okay, we gotta go. Like doubles back, like grabs, like finishes an unfinished glass on the table, and then like staggered over, like and arm around Roy's shoulder. He like arm around her shoulder. They like just clearly steadying one another as they start walking out. Kamal's like, yeah, we're staying at the same place, and those two lushes can't hold it, so I guess I gotta be quick. He'll go over to you, Sam. He's like, I know I already said thanks for patching me up, but he hugs you, like lifts you up off the ground, like tight hug. No. There you go. Comes over to Eli. He's like, eh. He goes over to Lamia.
Beautiful.
I'm very happy that you're as well as you are.
That'll do. He hugs you, picks you up off the ground, gives you like a squeeze, sets you down. Like, there you go. Something to remember me by. You're welcome for the back pop. And looks back at you, Eli, and he's like, alright. Comes over, gives you a hug, and he's like, I'll always be here for you, brother. You know that.
Yep, same. Anything. Anytime.
Steps back, like, hands on the shoulders, ruffles the fuck out of he raggles your hair,
Yes. As he should.
that bastard. Normally, like someone can like ruffle or whatever, and you can like fix it super fast. But he like knows exactly how to do it to where it's like it's a pain in the ass, and
Yes.
like even if you did prestidigitation, you're not sure it'd be right because you're not looking at it. And then he very quickly will head out.
That's perfect.
Han will come up, also say his goodbyes, gives like a short bow to each of you. He says, not as partial to hugs, but do know that I appreciate you, all of you, for what you've done for me and my family. None of what you've done for so many people was required of you. I just wish I could impress upon you the divinity in that. That I appreciate it, and many others do. He bows again. Safe travels. And barring safe travels, then at least return in enough pieces that we can patch you up. Or in few enough pieces that we can patch you up. And then he like lingers for a moment, and then he'll turn and leave. Kifei just walks out, and then comes back in and says, sorry, you have good taste, Eli. Good food. And others, good company. Thank you. Fixes his beard that he threw that apparently someone went and got, and it's got like floor lint and shit in it now.
Yeah, of course.
It was nice meeting you, Mr. Alias.
Yes, and you, Lamia. Tips the hat again, and then we'll head out. Shit. Fuck. There's so many goddamn people. Hold on a second. Who else was there? Han.
Lamal, not Lamal. We did
Kumal.
Kamal.
Yeah, he did. He left. I think that was that everybody.
No, Lamal
Casimir
was
stays
here.
here.
We just didn't notice.
Right.
He's
He's been standing there the whole time.
He's-
Are you about
His dad's
finished?
trick of just standing
Yeah.
in a place.
Casimir stays here. I think. Who am I forgetting? I'm gonna put it on you guys. So if I forget someone,
It's our fault.
it's not my fault. Yeah, it's you all being bad for not remembering the NPCs you asked me to make. A million.
Did our guide Casimir decide
Casimir?
to-
No.
Yeah. No, okay.
He was not present.
And we didn't get well met or farewell at this.
No.
Nah, they're not here.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately. Those are just I was just trying to think of NPCs we've interacted with a lot.
Yeah. Okay. I think that was everybody who turned up. Cool.
What Vladimir decides not sorry. I was just looking at my names. Veskil doesn't disappear.
Vladimiri. I don't think
Man,
you
I
wanted
hope
him here.
not. I really hope not.
Both
That
of
guy
those
should
actually
be
should not.
absolutely forgotten.
100%.
Yeah, of course, Rubberong is on a ship. So,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, everyone files out. Nope. Soon enough, it is just the rest of y'all. And then, as you guys are like watching the last of the folks leave, Hattie will come up. It's like, well, it's been good to be around everyone, but I guess all of us are being kicked out now, so hugs all around, and I guess I will go sleep outside. She goes up to hug Lamia.
Lamia is confusingly hugging her. Like, wait, what?
Then she'll go and hug Eli.
I'm just like, you know you stay here too.
I know it is difficult to part. We've been friends for so long. She steps away and looks at Sam and goes, "No! No! Not you!" And then she runs outside.
That's your problem, bud. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I think you have to chase after her.
Tip the waitstaff because we made.
I think this just means I get the comfort cloak to myself.
Sam, don't make me kick
You're about
you
to get
out there.
you think that he's about to get drug outside by a very large wolf?
Oh yeah,
I was
go
gonna say,
Shakira.
Shakira definitely looks like she's got that like I want to go. It's a run. It's time to run. Sam, full belly.
Not wearing
definitely
my
drinks a
stuff.
lot. Not wearing his stuff. Yeah.
That was the sounds of the cans in my 12-pack shifting randomly.
Chunk.
Made me jump harder than I should have.
Does Sam give
yes,
chase or
yes.
does he just gonna wait? Pretty confident
he'll-
she's gonna come back.
Yeah, it's like, do I test this or do I follow? I'll do the bit. I'll run
So you run outside. You did take long enough that like you run outside and she's already walking back. Like, she's just like halfway back in the rain, and she's just like just throws the hands up, you know. Shakira's obviously running over to her.
I'll run over to her and say, "What are you thinking?"
I don't know. It was gonna be fun. I was gonna run around in the rain, and then you would run around in the rain, and Shakira would get the run, and then I don't know. I think we'd like fight to the death or something. I'm not sure. I wasn't planning ahead.
I mean, I can't. I'm not allowed to die, so.
I am.
I mean, no, you're not.
Then I guess we would fight forever. She yelps, like Shakira kind of nudges her, and it just bowls her over. And you realize, yo, Shakira's bigger than she was this morning. She has grown in the interim. She's way too big right now.
How? When you get so much mass?
Ooh!
Yeah, you understand me.
She sits down next to the prone Hattie, who is not making any effort to get up.
Rescue.
Shakira just tosses her up on her back, covered in mud. Ah! She's like holding on. Oh my god, when did you teach her that?
Secretly, with lots of visual aids.
Okay, I need a
Cuts
bath
to Elias
now, covered in
being
mud.
drug around.
Ah! Yeah, she's just covered in mud, and now Shakira is also muddy.
Yeah,
but that's it. That's the end of the, that was the bit.
Come on,
You
I'm gonna
caught
get
her.
it up.
Cool. So you guys head back up to the room. There's probably some baths, some whatever else. Go ahead, Molly.
Lamia goes into Casmira's room.
Yeah. You go in. She doesn't seems like surprised or anything. Seems pretty comfortable. She just kind of goes and starts getting into her bedclothes. I imagine, given Lamia's sensibilities, you probably like turn away, like get into your own, that kind of thing. Chit chat while you change.
Yeah.
Like, correct me if you want to correct me. I don't know. You seem like you had something to say there.
Well, since, you had brought up bathroom, Lamia was going to go ahead and take a bath. I assume Casimira also has her own. Yeah, so.
Yeah. Oh, so you just go in there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go in there. Yeah, after like a few minutes, there's like a knock. And she's like, I was kind of gonna take a bath too. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Not gonna freak out and run away?
I'm kind of
I'm not on
naked right
fire.
now. It's a little harder to run away naked.
Kinda. You're supposed to be all the way when you're taking a bath. Do you not?
Oh,
That's gay.
well,
I bathe
Oh, that's
fully
like-
clothed. Sorry.
You guys like bathe with your socks on at your house or something?
well, no. Sometimes we take steps. So, I'll usually wash my hair first, and I don't take everything off.
They pointed silence on the other side of the door. So should I just wait?
Epaulets.
Or
No. I was just telling you, I'm only kind of naked. But yeah, if you want to take the shower together, that's fine. Or
I
bath.
don't know what that is. Okay.
Yeah, bath. Sorry.
Yeah, she'll go in. Yeah, she'll go in and we'll get in the bath. Cool. Without getting into a bunch, she does like offer to like help you like wash your hair, wash your back, that kind of thing. I don't know if you try to initiate anything, but otherwise you just have
No,
those
and
moments.
Lamia will also offer to help her with her back and etc.
But yeah, other than that, you stay over there.
Yep.
Any
She
RP or
do-
anything?
The closest to RP is like, I'm pretty sure I vaguely recall asking for cuddles, and I don't remember if I actually got them, but I'm gonna cuddle tonight. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I appreciate the asking permission, but you don't really have to.
Well, this one is more intimate, so I thought I'd ask.
Sure. Yeah,
Okay, that's the only.
you guys cover up. All right. Anything from the other two is?
I forgot to dismiss the epaulets, so I dismissed the epaulets. They were just floating in the downstairs because I forgot all about them for like hours because I spent
The
last
buster's
hours.
just at the table, like,
You hear someone shout in surprise from downstairs. Oh.
Yeah, there you go. That was it. That was my bit. That was my joke. I'm done.
All right. Anything with Sam?
no.
Okay. All right. So as you guys are settling in, Eli, you're about to like head over to your very cozy bed. Rahala is like sitting at the table that you normally were doing the stuff with the box at.
Mm-hmm.
And strangely, as much as she's usually very conscious of dressing for the occasion and whatnot, she's like still in her like really nice dress and everything. She hasn't like changed. So, you know, obviously something has distracted her. She's sitting over there. You can see that black tome is just sitting on the table. And she's like, did we ever figure out what this is?
No, not really. No.
I've been refraining from touching it, so I don't really remember. Is it... Maybe that's a thing for tomorrow.
I think that is a thing for tomorrow. I remember. It's so.
But she
funny.
hasn't used her 20 today.
Yeah, she did. She used it at the library to get us the snake lady information.
Oh, okay, then
The
never
snake
mind
lady
then.
information.
I'm sorry.
And also that's for knowledge.
It
It
just-
doesn't work for spellcraft.
yeah. But I mean, it's understandable that you don't remember because that was last session that we had her use that, but it's the same day, which
Yeah.
is why that was hard.
Day.
But no, I definitely need to look at that. It was one of those things that I said, oh, as soon as I'm done checking out the box, I'll look at this, and then the box took so much more than I expected.
About that time, you can hear the storming outside pick up.
So
Just
by the
that-
sounds of it,
that
one had
howl of
anywhere to
winds.
go, so plenty of time to look at the book tomorrow.
As we will. Good night, Eli.
Good night. Night.
Should I have done all my goodbye things earlier? Seems sort of weird since I'm in the same room, even though I'm not going.
It'll be time.
Can I ask you something?
Shoot.
Are you nervous?
Oh. Yes and no. I know that doesn't sound like it makes a ton of sense, but a long time ago, somebody told me that being nervous was just being ready. So ready, your body didn't know how to handle it. So ever since then, I kind of reframed being nervous in my brain. But that doesn't mean I'm not incredibly anxious about what's coming. So it feels different than that reframing of nerves.
I don't know how you deal with it. Maybe I do, actually. But it's a lot. I know that'd be a dead horse we'd be beating if we went over that again, but what do you even do after something like this? I mean, the price tag on this job alone, you could retire, you know?
Yeah. But, I just take everything as it comes. Try not to worry about what's next till I'm done with what's now. And then what's next usually finds me.
It's that old mansion, isn't it? That's what's next.
It is what's next year. I've got things I've got to fix. And then, who knows, maybe a dalliance and a dilly through the shadow planes and see if we can find a way to put Alduin where he's supposed to be, instead of attached to me.
You might lose your powers if you do that.
So it'll be fabulously wealthy, so it won't be a problem.
I suppose that's true. She gets up. Good night, Eli.
Good night.
Head back over to the other side. And you can hear her being like, Lamia, you better not be in this room. You can hear her poking at a bed. Okay, good.
That's funny.
Okay. And you guys get a pleasant night's sleep. Full
Hooray.
bellies. Faint buzz. Next day comes around. And holy fuck. For two reasons. One, it sounds like everything is outside. It sounds like everything there ever has been is outside. It's so loud. Like, you can always hear the rain. Sometimes it's harder than others and whatnot. And these rooms are pretty well soundproofed. It was noticeable that you could hear the wind yesterday. But, like, each of you probably at different points will wake up at some point because there was a ridiculously loud peal of thunder, or the wind gets especially howling, and it's just it's so out of the normal sounds of the nature here that, like, maybe you like snap awake, you look over, see somebody else is waking up. God, it's crazy, like, thankfully this place is pretty much built for it. Like most places in Setsegia, they're built to withstand these storms and whatnot. A lot of these buildings are stone, in fact, but like it doesn't change the fact that you can hear how intense it is and how intense it's getting. The second holy fuck is Panda. Shakira's got to stop growing. So you wake up, you're colder than you expect to be because she's not lying in bed with you guys, she's lying next to it, but like you can see her back. You just like glance over, like, oh, what the hell? You reach over. Okay, it is mostly floof, but like still, like she's She's filled out a lot over the last few days. And of course, once you reach out and like touch like her back and whatnot, she like, sits up and whatnot, sits all the way up, and she's about the size of a fucking horse. She takes up a lot of room. Thankfully, this is big space, but yeah, her getting downstairs was already getting kind of difficult. Yeah, she probably will have to stay in the room until you're ready to leave at this point, which was already the case, but she's officially large size. You now have a horse-sized wolf friend.
Yeah. What would you rather fight? Wolf-sized horse or horse-sized wolf?
The answer is no.
I'd fuck up a wolf-sized horse.
And I've officially fully charged on my culture ability finally.
Nice.
Culture.
Back. Yep. Also, make sure to mark another day down for how long you need to spend for the Ring of Sustenance.
Oh, yeah.
Should we roll some dice? Because we didn't roll much tonight.
Well, we're about to.
Okay,
the book.
cool. Oh, okay.
Book.
Okay. So you got the superficial information on the book before. I don't remember if you actually did get the auras.
If I did, I don't have them written down on my sheet, which is a mistake. So I don't think I did.
Yeah, let's say no.
'Cause I think
I'm
I
pretty sure the
failed.
answer is no.
I'm pretty sure I failed that roll. So where is my freaking character sheet? There it is. Nope.
Actually, I think you have to redo it anyway. So,
Okay.
okay. So I imagine you go detect magic, and then you're going to try to get the aura. So that's a knowledge arcana. It's the easy one.
All right. So my character sheet is not loading correctly. Try again. Aha. Okay. All right. So, booping detect magic for good habits, and then hitting my knowledge arcana. There we go.
Oh, nice. Okay. So you actually can't fail that roll. Nice.
Yay.
Cool. So yeah, because it's a DC 15 for the most prominent aura thing.
Nice. Yeah.
It's 26. Yeah, you immediately nail the fact that it's an illusion. It's a moderate illusion because I'm skipping into the third round. So it's a moderate illusion, and as far as you can tell, it's the only aura on it. But now you're going to try to identify the effects, which is a spellcraft.
All right.
So let's see. Okay. Oof. An 8.
Boof. Boofity doofity.
You're keeping your 8.
Right. It said 18.
Yeah, you keep your 18.
Yeah. I'll roll luck if you guys don't care, so I can make it past the 20. Hopefully.
Yeah, go ahead. Yay, you did
21.
that!
21. Nice.
Okay. That's what I got.
As you have completed the box and its mysteries, that lowered the DC to 21. It was higher than
Yay,
that.
that's perfect. Got there.
So, what you realize about this strange, shadowy, apparently waterproof tome is it does seem to react differently, whether it is depending on the level of light that it's in.
Okay.
In fact, in anything but total darkness, the pages, 1,000 black pages, completely black pages, are blank. They show nothing.
Okay.
But in darkness, you see that each page becomes outlined in this like pale silvery light, and that all of the text in it also achieves that same faint glow to it, allowing you to actually read the book. And this reminds you much of a specific type of tome called a Tome of Disillusion, that you know can be created specifically for excuse me, the use of like necromancy spells, and anything with the darkness or shadow descriptor tend to be easier to record in books like this for casters who use spell books, which you don't. You're trained in how to use one, but the way that you use your magic, you can't really write it down. It'd just be like weird instructions to yourself that don't really make sense.
Yeah.
So of course, I mean, you're trying to find the functions of it. So you still do that, right? You still write in it. You go, okay, all right. This is the way that I would describe how I would cast something like what is it? Shadow weapon. Jot that down. And it does get that same outline, but you also feel this. You feel this like really strange sensation, this kind of pull after you've written it in there. There's a. It's actually a little similar to right before you do, like whenever you do hidden knowledge, you can kind of feel that like as like that information sort of slips away from you. It's almost like that same pathway is here. Like you could send the knowledge of how to grasp that spell away, but that something is waiting in return. It doesn't have to be shadow weapon. That you could call forth other knowledge, almost like this thing resonates with what's within you. It's tough. It's tough to put your finger on, but like, you think this thing also knows some of the secrets that the shadows know. Like maybe it's partially connected to that same plane. It can pull from that same info, that same strange supernal knowledge that you tap into whenever you call a new spell from the shadow plane. To put it in mechanics, this is a Tome of Disillusion Greater. Standard version of it, writings within the tome are protected as per non-detection. A Tome of Disillusion can be used as a formula book or a spell book. If so, extracts and spells can only be prepared from the tome when viewed in pure darkness. The non-detection there, you believe, actually would help in, for example, if you were to record a very high-level spell in this book, if you were a type of caster who used a spell book, even if it was a very high-level spell, it wouldn't do things like alert the Al-Saudi Caliphate that you were using magic you shouldn't have access to.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It would help with that kind of thing. The other effect, the normal effect on a Tome of Disillusion, necromancy spells, spells with a shadow subschool, and spells with a darkness or shadow descriptor take half as many pages when copied into a Tome of Disillusion as they would into a normal spell book or formula book. Right, great. Doesn't really help you too much, as a sorcerer.
Yeah.
Now we get to the fun part. With the greater version of this tome, those who prepare their spells with this tome gain the Shadow Bloodline's Bloodline Arcana. Sorry, that part still doesn't matter to you. Now is the fun part for you. Where the greater of this tome truly shines is in the hands of a sorcerer of the Arcane, Sage, Shadow, Star Soul, or Void-touched bloodlines, or oracles of the Bones, Dark Tapestry, Juju, Occult, or Shadow Mystery. These special beings don't prepare spells, but may write within the pages in darkness their own eldritch impressions of their spells. A spellcraft DC 18 check, or an automatic writing check DC 15. Sometime before they next recover their daily allotment of spells. The writer may do this once for each level spell they cast, not including their highest level of spell. For each of these, when they recover their spells each day, they must consult the tome. Doing so allows them to replace the written spells with a different spell known.
Okay.
So it actually does allow you to hot swap. You basically gain a slot that you can swap to different known spells.
Awesome. That's cool.
One of each level except the highest level you can cast.
Neat.
Those two.
Alright. Write all that down. As much good as I need, I think.
Edit. Put this in Eli's journal.
Nice. I see it now.
Oh, that's put it in pending treasure, which should be in loot. Yeah. Yeah. Normally, the sorcerer is completely locked to whatever spells known that they have, until they level up. All right, and there's no real versatility there. That's what you know. This one allows you to basically write a spell at each level except the highest level you can cast in this tome. And each morning, when you would normally refresh your daily allotment of spells, you can change what that spell is and then recover it out of the book.
That's awesome.
Super fucking powerful for a sorcerer. There is one other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Written on the inside cover of this tome. Because you remember you found it with this box.
Right. Yeah.
Clearly you know who its previous owner was. On the inside you see, in darkness, glowing in that silvery ink, and seemingly unable to be removed, you see the words, "Happy graduation."
Fucking knew it.
That's funny.
Signed,
All right.
Shazadi Kankreed. That's where we'll end our session.
Fantastic.
We'll laugh you just immediately threw the book out the window.
That would be funny.
Or is it toss it at somebody? It's like, I don't need this.
Okay. No ones tonight. Very pleasant.
Not this time. Not a ton of rolls. We squeezed some in. We squeezed in some rolls. Exit screen.
Exit screen.
Alrighty. Well, thank you all for joining us and coming along with our just absolute shenaniganery tonight and derails and really bad jokes I made that made me laugh way harder than anybody else. If you're live here on Twitch with us, you can always check out all the replays and all of our full back catalog on our YouTube. Videos go up on Mondays, but we have every single session of this, our one-shot, our prequels for each of our characters, and some cool world-building knowledge and stuff on there. It's all on there. There's also some pretty funny shorts, so check all that out. And then for people on YouTube, we do stream live every Tuesday on Twitch at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then there is also a Patreon, which is patreon.com/unnatural_1s. Any amount helps keep the internet going, and the monthly, or not the monthly, but the yearly subscription to Roll20 and all that good stuff. There's more content coming on that. Now that my voice is mostly back to normal, I will be able to record again. And then, time. It's getting snowed in. Maybe I'll have some time. So we'll get that and just check it out. It's a lot of cool stuff on there. If there's stuff you'd like to see us do on there, if you're a member, you should also tell us in our Discord, which you should join.
Yeah. Put !Discord in the chat and hit enter, and it'll give you our Discord link. If you're on YouTube, the Discord link is in the description. It's really easy to find, so you just click there. It's pretty easy. It's pretty simple. Yeah, and then I will also be live tomorrow, not on this channel, but over on twitch.tv/Lost Initiative, where I am a player rather than running the game, for now. And, yeah, we just did some craziness. We're probably going to do more. So come check us out.